welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to It's Yapping Time, episode 1, with a very special guest, Ange.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ange System, online and at your service. Nanobot virus VTuber, logging in. Hello.
Hello. For everyone who's new, my name is Jasmine, aka ChibiMiharu. I am your Sky Team VTuber with a mission to spread a little sunshine into everyone's life. And today, we're gonna be yapping about how we became VTubers, our journey, and a lot of fun times throughout our lives. Oh my gosh. Because
Fun and crazy.
No, it's been crazy because we met how many years has it been actually?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. I just remember I knew you in 2018, definitely around that time. But I feel like even before that.
I think so too. Because I first started so I first started cosplaying in 2012, I believe.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I feel like I don't know if I think we met maybe a year into or 2 years into my cosplaying days, my cosplaying era.
Yeah, I was definitely doing it for fun still around that time.
Mhm.
I didn't become a professional cosplayer until 2017. So we were definitely just cosplay friends at that time.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're cosplay friends because you always know in the cosplay community it's you know people we're
Yeah.
acquaintances and we just know almost everyone. It's oh my gosh, we're all cosplaying from our favorite animes and stuff like that. And I'm just oh my gosh, when I first met you I was oh, she's so gorgeous and she's so sweet. And every single time I see you at convention I'm Ange, hello, and I run up to you.
Dude, back then my hair was pink and then now your hair is pink, so it's we switched
We
in that
did.
time frame.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
No, I had the era because when I was younger, fun fact, when I was younger, I was a tomboy. I was a complete
Same.
tomboy. Yeah. I hated
Same.
pink. I hated pink back then.
Dude, oh my god, I feel like we're living the same life because I was such a tomboy. I would only wear black and brown, and I was buttercup. I'm pink is for girly girls, not me.
No, literally same because I wear baggy clothes, right? And I'm oh man, colors, what are those,
Nope.
I was nope. I was my favorite color was blue, a sky blue or black.
When did that change for you? When was there a point in time where you're never mind?
Yes, it's because of cosplaying actually. Funny enough, it was because of cosplaying. When I got into cosplays, when I started getting into makeup, because I did not enjoy makeup. I was I don't want to do makeup, I was I don't like makeup. I'm a tomboy. I'm just gonna wear my baggy shirt, baggy pants, and just short hair and everything. It's wild. I think I have a before and after picture that I should show you. I'll send it to you, Ange. You will be shocked at how different I looked back then.
Oh, I can't imagine you without the pink glitter aesthetic. It's part of you now.
It is because I think I've dyed my hair pink for the past, I feel definitely at least 5 years now. My hair has been pink for about 5 years now.
Wow. I think that was longer than me. I had pink hair for maybe 3.5 years. And then I went to orange after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And now you just orange for a long time now?
I was orange and then I was blonde for all of COVID. And just last year I changed it to brown. So
oh my gosh.
Now my hair is dark. It's weird. I've had blonde for so long, almost 5 years. And oh my gosh, now it feels weird, but it's okay. I'm embracing the low maintenance life.
Yeah, the low maintenance life is really nice, honestly. Sometimes I've thought about going back to my black hair because funny enough, guys, my original hair color was black. I'm sure you guys can. Shocker. Oh my gosh.
I haven't had black hair since 2010. So
oh my gosh.
Almost 15 years I haven't had my natural hair color. So oh god, when I see it, it just doesn't feel like myself.
No, I feel that 100% because I feel man, when did I start dyeing my hair? I feel I started dyeing my hair maybe 2014 or 2015, I think.
Wow.
I think between that, I think like, it's been like almost a decade, or maybe even a decade. And ever since then, you've never seen me with natural hair unless it's the roots from my hair.
Yep, same. Same. It's
Mhm.
weird. Once you're anime, touched by anime, it's like you can't go back to being normie.
No,
It's weird.
literally. Wait, what about you? When did you change from being like a tomboy as well? Like at what point of life in your life?
Oh my gosh, one time my cousin, who like I'm not too close to her anymore, but she's a girly girl and she took me shopping once when I was like a
Oh.
preteen, like preteen.
Hmm.
She's like, "Let's go shopping." And I was like, "Ugh, that sounds lame." And she took me to a store called, I don't know if everywhere in the United States has this, but it was a store called Aeropostale.
Oh, yes, yes, I
Yes.
know. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, and she was just like, "You should try this on. You should try this on." And then she just super hyped me up. And she's like, "That looks amazing. Oh my God, you should buy it." And then I was like, "Oh, have money. I'm like a kid." And she's like, "I'll get it for you." And then now I had this whole wardrobe of just like girly stuff. So I just started wearing it.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
now you went from tomboy to like the girlies. The girly
Yeah. Oh my
girlies.
gosh. I don't think I own a single pair of pants. Like I only own dresses and skirts, actually.
That's so cute. I've been trying to like
Yep.
work on my wardrobe a little bit more because like my wardrobe for like the past I've like yeah, I think it's only been like maybe 2, 3 years in now where I'm starting to have some color in my wardrobe. Because it would
Yes.
just be all black. And like I have a funny story for this, right? So my sister, she graduated, I think like was it 2 years ago? And we were going to like
Yeah.
her graduation photos and stuff, and we're gonna take photos as a family. And me, I only have black. so
Oh no.
so I was like, okay, maybe a black dress would be fine. So
Yeah.
I wear a black
Classy.
dress, and then my sister comes out of her room. She looks at me, dead in the eyes, and she's like, "Jasmine, you look like you're going to my funeral." And I was
What?
like,
Oh, sister, how could you say that? Black is classy.
no,
It can
because
be cute.
she was wearing all white.
Yeah.
So she was wearing all white, and then I'm wearing all black, and she's
Well,
like, "Jasmine, please." I was like, okay. I was like, "Mom, do you have a dress I can borrow?"
aww.
And so she did. She did, luckily. Like it was still like a little bit black, but it had like some roses on it. So it had some color in it. So it
Aw.
wasn't all black. So it worked out. And I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. This works out. I don't look like I'm going to my sister's funeral now.
Oh. Well, thanks, sister,
Yeah.
for changing the course of Jasmine's wardrobe life.
Oh my gosh. And now it's just like, I'm getting into more colors for sure. And it's been really nice actually. Like I've been really enjoying it.
Yay.
Because I think growing up I felt like colors didn't really suit me much, right?
Mhm.
But now that I have pink hair, I was like, you know what? This actually works out. Because I did not expect me to have pink hair. Like I didn't think it would suit my features at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this worked out. And so then throughout, cosplaying, that's also how I got into like social media, right?
Yeah.
So because if you're a cosplayer, you wanna post your cosplay photos
All the
across all of socials, right? I think it was like Facebook that was popular back then. Now it's like
Oh
not so
my
popular.
God.
Facebook pages, right?
Dude, but for me, back when I first started cosplaying, it was DeviantArt. I was
DeviantArt
posting my
too.
cosplays on DeviantArt. Yep.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I also posted a little bit on DeviantArt too. It was like DeviantArt, it was like Facebook page, and then it was what else? I'm trying Instagram. Instagram was one too.
Instagram. Back when
Uh,
top 9 was like
yeah.
still a thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, are we old, Jasmine?
Oh man, Ari.
Ugh.
I don't remember if like this happened during MySpace too. MySpace era.
No,
Did
definitely
it?
not.
Probably
At
not.
least
Yeah.
not for me. I didn't really post on MySpace and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I didn't then, cause like I'm trying to think of like what other socials we used back then that was really
That was
popular, right?
pretty much it for me. Unless it was like forums and stuff.
Oh
Forums
yeah.
was where I also got a lot of my cosplay info from. Like, how do I make
Mm-mm.
this, guys? And it was from forums. So,
Mm-mm. Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
I think I'm still paying for the DeviantArt Premium. Oops.
Oh wait, how much is that?
Okay. I think it's like $15 a month.
Oh.
It allows you to change your name on DeviantArt. And back when I first started cosplay, Jasmine, I wasn't Annjelife. I was
Mhm,
known by a completely different name. But the problem with it is that it was like a Latin word. I thought it was
mhm.
being deep. Used like a Latin word as my cosplay username, but no one could spell it. So it was hard to search for my cosplays and find me on socials and stuff. So I paid a DeviantArt Premium account to change my name to Annjelife, and I think to this day I'm still paying that.
That's awesome. Oh wait, so that's your lore for your username now.
Yeah, because my old cosplay name, oh god, it's, like so dated, and this was like on Tumblr, like it was
Oh, Tumblr.
Latin, my Latin cosplay name. It was Eloquium,
Mhm,
which means like language in Latin, because I thought that how I dress up is how I express myself.
mhm.
It's like how I speak my truth and my passions. So I'm like, it's the my language of like how much I love this anime or how much I love this video game. So I thought I was being deep, but no one can spell it. So I changed it.
No, so I had a similar. So because my username
Yeah.
was also not ChibiMiharu.
Oh, what was yours?
It was like Amano Miharu back then. So it was,
Amano
yeah,
Miharu.
Amano
Cute.
Miharu. So the way that I got this username is that when I was like in high school, I was very curious because like I have a different name in Cambodian, right? And
Yeah.
so I was like, what would my name be in Japanese? Because I was really into Japan culture and like anime, right? So I Googled
Yeah.
it and I put in my full name, and they're like, oh, it'll be Amano Miharu, right? And I think I remember it meaning like, beautiful clear sky or something like that. It's been a while. It's been a while. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this works out. I like it. But then, this is like my COD days when I play a lot like Modern Warfare 3.
Oh my god.
And so I'll always get people saying, Amen, no. And I'm just like, no. it's
Amen.
it's
No.
a mono. A mono, not amen, no.
Oh
And then I was
no.
just like, no. And so, that I was like, okay, I don't want people thinking my name is Amen, Because that's how
Yeah.
they pronounce it, Amen. And I'm just like, no, please. And so when I started cosplaying, I was like, I need to change my name because people are not pronouncing my names right. Like it's a struggle for people. I was like, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. So I was like, I like the name Miharu. So what can I put in front of Amano? Like get rid of Amano and something Miharu. And I was like, I love chibis, I love little small things, tiny
Mm.
things, chibi art, stuff like that. I was like, what about Chibi Miharu? And so I double checked, like, there's that one website that lets you check if this username is taken on platforms, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, it's not taken. And so ever since then, I've been Chibi Miharu.
Oh, that's true. Because now it's like something you love, plus like the
Mhm,
old name that you have. But
mhm.
also on COD, if anyone ever calls you a man, that's when you go on mic and you're just like, I'm a girl. I'm gonna kick your butt. And then that's when you pew 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 pew.
No, I was a camper back in the days. Like in Modern Warfare 3, when I was like new to the game, I was a huge camper, and oh man, their screams was music to my ears.
Yes. Oh my God, there's an evil side to ChibiMiharu I've never known.
Because
What
okay,
is this?
see, watch, right? I hear me out, right? I'm a smart camper. I don't just camp in one corner. I will move to the other corner. And this was like I I like traumatized the poor kids playing the game or the adults or something because they would be screeching into my ears and I'll just be laughing like and so what would
Hmm.
happen would be like I'll be in the corner, right? And I have like a USAS, like a shotgun, right? And so they'll come over and they'll come like into the building and I shotgun them. And then they scream. And so then I move to the other side of the corner in that same building. So now they come back in, they run, and they turn right where I was at last time and pre-fire that spot. But I wasn't there. I was in the other
Uh,
side of the corner. So I shotgunned them again.
uh, Genius.
Screeching
They never saw you
happens.
coming.
No, and so then I was like, oh, this guy is definitely coming back for me again. So then now I'm hiding outside of the building. And so I see him coming through. He throws a grenade in, and I shotgun.
This story has so many layers. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. I
No.
may be in a room with someone trigger happy a little bit.
It was great. Those like oh my those days were amazing. They were amazing. They were so funny.
Dang, I didn't know you during your COD days.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I wasn't like toxic, right? I never cussed or anything like that. Like I don't think in my entire life I've ever been toxic to anyone, like not cussing, like no profanity or anything like that. I think if anything, it was just like I was the type of person that made you angry. Because of my play style, I would make someone crit the game, or I'll be the reason someone tosses the controller at the wall.
I can't imagine you making someone rage quit. You're like the nicest person. Well, that's their
Oh,
fault. They need to get good.
uh,
They just need to get good at the game. Sorry.
so now I transitioned to like my COD days, to my cosplay days, and then I got into like Pokemon TCG and like Card Fight Vanguard again. So I got into like a lot of TCG games, right? I
Oh
feel like
my god.
yes.
My sister's obsessed with Pokemon TCG
Ah,
right
it's
now.
so fun. It's so fun. I almost made it to
Oh.
Worlds, but I had to stop. I had to stop. I couldn't make it anymore
Why?
because I had school full time and I was working full time at the time, and I was like a broke college student. And if you play Pokemon TCG,
It's
you
expensive.
know, oh yeah, it's expensive, especially because like they always do like those rotations. So like cards would be banned, and you have to keep buying new cards. And I'm just like, man, I'm a broke college student. I can't be doing this, and I still gotta focus on school. So
Oh
I
my
was like,
goodness.
yeah. And so this is like the series of like, my life stages of like what I've been up to until I became a VTuber, right?
I
So
would
I
totally watch a stream of you opening Pokemon cards. I would totally. That sounds so fun.
oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, that'd be super fun. And so then after my TCG arc, right? I think it was like Card Fight Vanguard, Pokemon TCG, a little bit of
Mm.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but Yu-Gi-Oh was more like very casual. I think I competed more of
Yes.
like yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, childhood right there, watching so much
Mm-hmm.
Yu-Gi-Oh. And so then I think after that it was DDR, right? So DDR, Dance Dance Revolution. It's such great cardio. Such great cardio.
Okay, one day we'll get 3D models and then we'll do a DDR stream together where we just like step on a mat together. We'll get
Yes!
like a Stepmania machine.
Yes!
Bruh.
Oh my
That'll be
gosh.
the day.
That would be the day. That would be so much fun. I would love that so much. I think goals for the future for sure is to get a DDR pad like in my garage or in my house or something.
Yes. Oh, you deserve it. Those things are so hard to get. I
They are.
have my email notifications on for the
Mhm.
Stepmania machines, but every time I get them, every time I go into the site, they're like sold out right away.
Uh-huh.
Oh, one day
One day,
I will
we'll
get
both get
one.
it. We'll both get one. That's for sure. And so
Oh,
I think I'm trying to think what else, because I felt like I dabbled in so much, like in many different communities before I started my VTubing life. Because
yeah.
I
I mean,
think, yeah, because
VTubing was only in the past 3 years for you, right?
yeah, yeah,
So you have like a
yeah.
whole history before that.
I do, which is wild. Because I think, what was it, after TCG, I think I was like really hard stuck into school. Because like honestly, I hated school. I did not enjoy going to school at all. Because growing up, I didn't really know like what I want to do in my life, right? So I just felt like it was a waste of money to spend it on classes that I most likely will not even enjoy. And I didn't want to get like student loans either. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work my butt off and just save up money and then, take my time with school.
What did you study?
At first, it was computer science,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I feel like you're good at that.
it was really fun. I enjoyed it, but I think after, was it a year? I could not see myself like having a job here because it just felt
Mm.
so stressful. Like on the side for fun, I felt like it felt really nice, right? It was like really fun to do, but like during assignments, I was like, oh my gosh, like the syntax errors and like trying to find like pinpoint the issue of your code. I was like, this is driving me nuts. It's
That
driving me
one
insane.
parenthesis somewhere in
Yeah,
the code that's
yeah.
causing errors.
No, literally. And that's why I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And so then I was like, you know what? I did like during that time I was streaming on Twitch, right? So I was a facecam streamer. I think I
You
first started,
you were already
yeah,
streaming at that time when you
yeah,
were studying.
I was. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So I think I was a facecam streamer. I think like at the end of 2017 is when I first started streaming. And
Mm.
I started streaming StarCraft 2. So if you guys don't know what StarCraft 2 is, it's an
Oh
RTS game.
god. I remember those clips of you playing
Yes,
StarCraft. Those were
yes.
iconic.
Oh my gosh, I loved StarCraft 2 so much. I was Zerg main, and I was actually really good at StarCraft 2. I think within
Yeah.
6 months of first playing, like my first RTS game ever, and getting into StarCraft 2, I reached Masters 3 within 6 months.
That's crazy. And you were streaming that all the
I
time?
was, I was, I was streaming my full, was it progression, like my progress and everything. Like I've had
Yeah.
someone like thought that someone's boosting me or like on my account like cheating or something. I was like no, because like they'll look at like my was this like this website that shows like your rank and like the ranks that you receive and you go up and stuff,
Yeah.
kind of like that TFT LOL chess something like that.
League.
Yeah, right. And so they're looking at that and they just like this doesn't look right, because like I just jumped up straight to like plat in 7 days. In
Yeah.
7 days of playing, I reached plat in StarCraft 2.
They're like, can't be
And
possible. And she's a girl. Can't be possible.
yeah, and so it was just like it was like a big shocker, right? And I was like, I'm so glad I streamed my progress for this because like if I didn't, no one would believe me. Because like my
Yeah.
community, they can back me up on this, right? Back then, and she was just asking, she's like, were you boosted by any chance? Because like your thingy doesn't match up, what it doesn't seem like you're new, but how you already plat within like 7 days, right? And I was like, oh yeah, no, I streamed my full progress. You can like look at my stream. Like I have streamed every single game I've played in StarCraft 2.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a rude thing to ask. Are you boosted by chance? Like, bro, I have streams, I have proof. Okay.
She was more nice about it, I think. I don't think she meant like, yeah. It's been a long time, so it's just basically that's what she asked, but she said it in like a nicer way, I think. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. She was nice. I think she was just curious because it was hard to believe, and I don't blame her because like StarCraft 2 is a very hard game. It is very hard to get into.
It looks so complicated.
Oh, it's very complicated. Like the amount of like macro, micro, scouting, and like there's just so much. It requires your full attention if you're trying to improve on your gameplay and if you want to do comp, basically, right?
Yeah. True.
Yeah. And so after that, I streamed like on and off, right? It was like very, very on and off for me. And afterwards, like, I had to like stop streaming for a bit because I had to focus on school again. So it was like very, it was
School
just,
you didn't want to be in. The school
yeah.
that you didn't like computer science in.
Yep,
That must have been so tough.
It was, but I finally finished. I graduated like I think 3 years ago. So graduated with a
Yay,
business
congrats.
management degree. Thank you. So
Oh, she's a business girly.
I
Okay.
am. It's thanks to streaming, honestly, because I was like, you know what? I feel like this would probably work well for like a business, major. Like a major I'm probably interested in business because Twitch is basically a business. You're like managing your own your own brand and everything, right? There's so much we do behind the scenes.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I tell my chat that all the time. I'm like, you don't realize that artists online also need like some sort of business background because being your own entity, it really requires those skills like managing your time well, delegating projects and like time management, but also like a bunch of networking and making business deals. And so I feel like those are the unspoken things that content creators have to do, but not a lot of people talk about.
No, I agree with that because I feel like a lot of people don't realize like how much work is put into streaming, right? Especially if you trying to improve and like grow, right? It's a lot of work behind the scenes. It's not just opening your OBS and hitting that start streaming. No. There's a lot more to that. Obviously, there are streamers who just stream for fun, so that's completely different. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the
Like,
differences between a hobbyist and like this is your job is so different. It's so different. And I
I
love going
agree.
into that, not just for streamers, but cosplayers too. I love talking about those differences.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I realized that my frames are dropping at the moment, and I'm just like, oh no, oh no, not the
You're
frame
choppy.
drop. I'm choppy.
Okay, chat, you're watching a very cute slideshow now.
Yeah. You are.
A very, very cute PowerPoint. If at any
Exactly.
point I blink, it was intentional.
Okay, no, I think we're back now. I think we're good. Here.
Yay.
So we are back in business here. So, but I think after that, it was like streaming, and then I had to like, I went MIA. I went completely MIA because when I figured out that, you know, what I want to major in, I was like, okay, I need to focus up. I have to sacrifice something because I had to go full into school and full work because I'm like, you know, working to pay off my college, right? And I was taking these student loans. And so then I was like, okay, what am I gonna get rid of? I was like, I need to get rid of my social life and streaming.
No! What about us, your friends?
Oh my gosh, I had to because like, it was like impossible for me to have anything else in my life when I was going full-time school because I was trying to knock out all the credits that I need to do within 2 years. So I wanted to graduate and be done with everything, make my parents proud because my parents were always like, Jasmine, school? How's school?
Yep.
Because like they worry for me, right? I was like, okay, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I know they're looking out for me, and so they want me to get like that degree to make them proud and everything like that. So I was like, okay, I'll do this for you. I'll do this. And so, yeah. But then when I finally finished, this is when my VTubing, you know, lore is starting to become reality. And I was like, okay, you know, I want to get back into streaming, but you know, now that I have a full-time job, it's like I can replace my my school time with streaming time now. And this is when I started seeing VTubers popping up on my Twitter feed. And I was like,
what year was this?
Oh gosh, this was what year? Like 3 years ago?
Was COVID already?
Maybe 3 or 4 years.
So it was already after. Okay, so like 2021, 2022 already.
Yeah. I think it's like 2021 when I looked into it. And I was like, man, it is kind of expensive because I was looking more at like a customized model for myself. And I was like, okay, I need to really like be, what's it called? Committed to this if I want to do this, right? I have to 100% commit into VTubing. I have to make sure I enjoy it if I want to do this. Because there's a lot of, like, I'm investing a lot here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think that you have to invest a ton to get into it, but times have really changed since then.
Yeah,
So
they have.
just a heads up, like nowadays you don't really need to invest as much to get started, but definitely in 2021, it was either custom model and putting in a bunch of money or like just using a generic PNG or something. That's it. It wasn't much.
Yeah. But now it's like, it's definitely a lot more easier now, like to become a VTuber. Like you do not need to spend a lot of money to become a VTuber at the moment. Like I think back then, my misconception was like, oh my gosh, I need a lot of money to become a VTuber. But no, you really don't. You can become a VTuber for free. There's a lot of free options. And like, there's a lot of like, you know, cheaper options too. Like, you know, I believe her name is, I don't know if I pronounced her username right, but I know she goes by Stella. But it's also Suika, I believe. She released Suika, I think. She released a customizable model for, you know, on Valentine's Day. And it's insane.
It looks good.
It is. It looks amazing. The quality, oh my gosh, the rigging, the amount of expressions she gives us and customizations. And she lets us, you know, edit the textures. That's insane. That's insane. And so, you know, I believe it's $125 USD. Which is a steal, in my honest opinion.
For real. Like, I don't ask people, like, how much they've spent on their VTuber models, but, like, some, let's just say, are, like, in the thousands. So that, in comparison, so different. So different. A steal.
Oh, yeah. A steal, 100%. And, yeah, but I'll say, I do want to keep going on, but I'll talk more about my lore, but I want to catch up with you, Ange.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I always enjoy hearing about your stages in life because it's almost like it was these eras. Like this was Jasmine's studying era, and then it was her StarCraft era, and then it was her VTubing era, and it's like it's cool to see what all led up to this moment. Because now you're like this cute VTuber doing great things for other VTubers, and I know there's people out there that want to be doing what you're doing, so it's cool to see how you got there.
Oh, thank you.
Do you ever go back and like watch any of your old VTubing videos? Like your
I
first
do.
stream or
Sometimes,
something?
oh my gosh, yes, my first stream I was very awkward.
Really?
I was so awkward. I did not know how to read chat or like talk to chat at all. Because like I would just be like super deep into StarCraft 2. And you know, someone would type something, I'm like, oh hi.
Oh, that's endearing though. That's cute. It's really like that in the beginning. Especially while you build your community and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But Ange, what's your story? How did you become a VTuber? What was your journey like?
Oh gosh, I mean, VTubing was, I would say, very unique because I didn't start from zero like a lot
Mm,
of VTubers, where they just had a brand new social media account, a brand new presence online, and they had to start from like zero viewers. I'm very fortunate to say I didn't have that experience because I had already been a cosplayer for so many years beforehand, and I facecam streamed too, just like you.
mm-hmm.
So when I went into VTubing, I almost feel like I was late to the game. Like everybody was already these established VTubers and stuff. But I reached a point in my cosplay career. I started in 2018 October, so that was like when I officially became a professional cosplayer, and I quit my day job and stuff because
Oh my gosh.
it was really similar to you, where I studied, but I didn't really like what I was studying.
Mm.
um, my sister works for Disney, so she really wanted me to kind of follow the same path as her. So she still works at Disney to this day, and I wanted to become an animator so I could also work with her.
Aw.
But I didn't really like the idea of like drawing 10 to 12 hours a day in this cubicle by
Mm.
myself. Like I really wanted to be around people, and I loved getting to learn about people and interact with them. So I started doing cosplay on the side, and going to conventions was like when I really, really found my social calling. Like I made friends and I joined communities and stuff. So I just started cosplaying for fun while I
Mm-hmm.
studied. Um, but then eventually I dropped out of college. I never finished.
Mm-mm.
So I'm really proud of you for having completed your degree because I couldn't do it anymore. I don't know
Oh.
how people do it. I was like, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. And it was really expensive. I was going to
Yeah.
a private art college, and it was really expensive. So I was like, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth.
It's not. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so I dropped out, and I worked my butt off so that I could afford this hobby that was cosplay, and cosplay was giving me life. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was what I was living for. And then I started to gain traction from posting online. It was when I was posting on Instagram. I remember there was this one night when I literally went from like 800 followers to 10,000 followers overnight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
I know,
amazing.
it was crazy. It's because when top 9 was a thing,
Mm.
I landed in top 9, and it was right next to Jessica Nigri's recent post. So
Oh
me and
my
Jessica
gosh.
Nigri were next to each other on Instagram top 9. So it was really, really fortunate, and honestly, kind of just felt like luck.
Mm-mm.
But I just kept doing it, and I was really addicted to cosplay at this point. And eventually, I met my now manager, Marvin Square Noodles, who we run a convention together now. But he was like, you're already making cosplays for fun. You might as well like make some money back from doing it. You're already doing it anyways.
Mm.
I was like, I don't know how, man. I don't know how to make money from cosplay. It's just this thing I do because I really like it. And so he
Mm.
helped me start a Patreon. And this was like when Patreon was like just becoming a thing. Now it's like almost everybody has a Patreon,
Mm.
but this was back when it was still really experimental. Not a lot of people use it. Most people would use Kickstarter for their businesses, but
Mm.
Patreon was like super new. And so I was like, I don't know how to use Patreon. And he's like, don't worry, I'll help you do it. You just make your cosplays, I'll take your photos, and then I'll help you manage it online, and we'll just split everything 50-50. And I was like, that's perfect. So we did that. And once that Patreon made the same as my day job, I was able to quit. And I just started doing that full time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I was like,
gosh.
yeah, it was crazy. It was like maybe in the first 7 months of having a Patreon, I was able to quit my day job.
Congrats! Wait, that's
Yeah,
huge. That's
it was crazy.
amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. And also W manager. Like, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he's still my manager to this day. So we've been like working together since 2018, and
Wow.
he's really been a big part of this machine, that was my content life.
That's
So
amazing. Oh
shout
my
out to
gosh.
Square Noodles, man. Now he
Shout
runs
out.
Humicon. So
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is no, that's like that's so inspirational too, right? Because like I remember seeing your cosplays too, like back when we were super active in the cosplay community. And I was just always like, oh my gosh, because you also have wait, if I remember correctly, do you make your own cosplays?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was making all my own cosplays. I was judging for cosplay contests, so
Yeah.
I was also making sure that other people's cosplays were good too, and it was really cool. And just I think it was last year, the year before, but I was nominated for Cosplayer of the Year at the
Oh
Esports
my
Awards. So
gosh.
yeah,
Congrats. That's
thank
huge.
you,
Oh
thank
my
you.
gosh. That's
So I could
awesome.
say I'm a award-nominated cosplayer at this point, which is pretty cool. And honestly, when I decided to become a VTuber, Jasmine, I was actually at a pretty good point in my cosplay career. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I was being nominated. I had my first magazine publication. Like, I could say I'm a magazine published model, and it was really good. I didn't quit cosplay for any bad reason. I just
Mm,
felt like I knew I couldn't cosplay forever,
mm,
and it wasn't something I wanted to do my entire life. Even my username, Annjelife, I made it because I wanted it to be everything in my life,
mhm.
and somehow, some way, I just kind of stumbled into cosplay, and it kind of took over everything. I
Oh.
lost touch with like all of my other hobbies. I lost touch with my personality. I lost touch with my
Oh.
community because it just became about cosplay all the time. And that
Mhm.
was it. And I felt very one dimensional. But I had so much to offer. Like I loved singing and I loved playing games and I loved making friends. So
Oh.
that's when I was like, maybe I should try something different. And that it took a lot of bravery, but I was like, I think it's time to put down the cosplay like mask and show
Mhm.
that I have other parts of myself. And
Oh.
yeah, a lot of people are like, why are you stopping cosplay? No, don't. But I honestly feel like now as a VTuber, I'm the most myself I've ever felt ever online because
Mhm.
it shows like all the other sides of me, not just who I'm dressing up as,
I
you know?
agree. I completely
Yeah.
agree with that because I feel like being a VTuber, you can just be yourself, right? You don't have to worry
Yes.
about, what you look like. You don't have to worry about, like, putting on makeup all the time. You know, worry about how
Yes.
like, you're dressed. It's like you can just be in your own, like, little comfort area, like, sitting in the chair, in your PJs, and just chilling, and having a good time in community. I feel like
Yes.
that's one of the reasons why I became a VTuber as well, was just because like when I was looking into VTubing at the time, I was like, I want to come back into streaming after I graduate, but I don't know if I can do it for as long because like, being a facecam streamer is very draining for me in my opinion. Because like
Yeah.
when I'm on stream with a facecam, I want to look nice for myself, right? So that means I want to
Yeah.
put makeup on and stuff. But, with my work, I was like working full time, is like it's just I don't know, having to put makeup on after work for my stream and then taking it off. I was like, man, I'm already tired from my commute. I don't really know if like I would be able to manage this, right? And
Yeah.
for me, I'm not really fast with my makeup either. It takes me a bit of time to like do my makeup. So I think like
Right.
I've gotten a lot better now at doing my makeup, but before it used to take me like 30 minutes to like an hour to put my makeup on.
Oh my god, girl, sometimes I take like 2 to 3 hours sometimes.
Right,
'Cause
right.
yeah,
Oh my gosh,
for
that's for
real.
cosplay makeup. If I were to wear cosplay makeup, it takes me forever. Like
Yep,
the eyeliner and like the falsies, sometimes
yep,
they don't look right. So you have to take them off and redo them.
yep, it's a lot of work, and I think that that's a very understated, effort in cosplay, is that
Mhm.
keeping up with appearances is a lot of effort, you guys. Like, I was an ugly duckling in high school, okay? I had to put in a lot of work to be this cute, and
Yeah.
Um, and aging is also a thing. So I just
Yep.
knew like one day I wanted to, this is like way in the future, but like one day I want to become a mom. And I
Aww.
just knew I couldn't be a cosplayer being a mom.
Mhm.
So I'm like, but I have this amazing community that I love to death. So
Mhm.
how do I stay with them while also being true to myself and living my life and hitting those goals that I want when I'm 50, when I'm 60? And
Yeah.
that's kind of when VTubing made that possible for me. I was like, I could do this forever. Like, you could be a VTuber forever, you know? So I think that that was the perfect middle ground for me. Yeah,
No, I completely agree. Cause like, you know, you don't age when you're a VTuber. You can,
yeah,
you really don't. You just
it's
use your
true.
model, or you know, you get to like a 2.0 model or a 3.0 model, and you just keep improving. You can be whatever anime girl you desire, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, now it's cool because now the community are people that like us for us, and
Mm-hmm.
not just because I'm dressing as, a niece for the 10th time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how kind of I feel about it.
No, I completely agree with that 100%. And it's just like, oh man, it's so less stressful being like a VTuber. Like I love VTubing so much, and I'm so happy that I got into VTubing because like now I can just stream, not have to stress about, oh my gosh, I don't look good for stream today, or you know, for myself, I was like, oh my gosh, and it's just like. I don't know. I just feel like more like myself, right? I don't have to worry about, you know, having a resting bee face, you know? Because
You don't
sometimes when I'm in like a no, trust me. Sometimes I'm like
really?
really, yeah. I do. Like I do have a resting bee face. And
I
sometimes, you know,
can't.
I think I remember when I was a fake space cam streamer, so it was like, Jasmine, is everything okay? And I'm just like, oh yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just tired, or like, you know, I'm just like, you know, really engrossed into my game that I'm playing, into like StarCraft 2, right? And I was like,
yeah.
everything is good, guys. It's just, you know, I'm just really tired, so I can't always like have a smile on my face, right? And I feel bad because like, man, I don't want you guys to think I'm angry at you guys. Like I'm having a good time. It's just my face is like relaxing.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. When we're I don't know if you can relate to this, but when I was a face cam streamer, I was definitely self-conscious about what I looked like all the time.
Mm,
Like if I had like a resting, bee face, or if I
mm.
was looking tired, and if someone pointed that out, that would like ruin my day. Mm.
Yeah.
I was very self-conscious at that time, and I don't ever want to feel like that. So
Mm-hmm.
luckily VTubing, that never happens anymore. So it's
Exactly.
nice.
Exactly. It's so nice. And I'm just like, man, I'm so happy I started like, you know, VTubing, and that was like my comeback stream basically, right? So after I graduated, I was like, okay, let me do all this stuff. Let me go commission the person I want to commission, and then I'm gonna wait. I didn't really have like a big debut per se. I had like
Yeah.
a very like small,
Soft.
tiny, yeah, a little small, tiny like debut. And I was like, my little comeback stream, right? And I was like, okay, let me see how everyone else is doing, because I'll see people like with big debut plans. I was like, oh my gosh, that's like amazing. Like I
Yeah.
admire people who are able to like put so much thoughts and plans. Like they have like the lore and like, you know, full like video of them. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this. So I was like, I'm just gonna
Aw.
start small because I'm just coming back. Like, because I feel like
Yeah.
I always get paranoid, right? Because I was like, man, what if like my tweet doesn't like, you know, hit off well? What if it doesn't go like doesn't do as well as expected? What if no one sees it and I put all that work
Oh.
into it just for it to not be seen? I would be devastated. That was like always my
Oh.
worry, which is why I was like, okay, I don't want to do anything too big because like I'm still kind of like a small creator, and like if I put a lot of effort and time into something and it doesn't see like any good results, I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
No! That would break my heart if I ever found that out. Don't worry,
Yeah.
we'll shower you with love always, so that can never happen.
Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. So yeah,
There's
so
nothing wrong
oh no, go
I
ahead.
was just saying that there's nothing wrong with having a soft debut. Like, restaurants
Mm,
have soft openings all the time, and they're
yeah.
great.
Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. I was like, okay, I had a really good time too. Like I think my first year of VTubing, it was a lot of fun. Like I had a great time. I had like I think 32 toggles on my
Oh my
model at the time.
gosh. Oh my
It
gosh.
was it was a lot of toggles.
How
It
many do you have
was
now?
let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
She's still
um,
going. She's still
20,
she's still
21,
counting.
22, 22, 22. I have 22 right now.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Guys,
Oh
I don't
my
even think I have
gosh.
more than 5. Like, I I don't.
Oh my gosh. No, see, you don't need as many toggles as I do for sure. Because like I feel like the ones I mainly use would be like my waving toggle, my heart toggle, my
Yeah.
clapping toggle, my my lucky toggle, which is my little mascot here. His name is Lucky. So this little guy,
Lucky.
yeah, he's based off of my real dog that I used to have when I was younger. His name was also
Oh,
Lucky. And this backstory of Lucky is that one day my mom was cooking in the garage, and we had like our little garage open, and he came over because he smelled food, and he was like a stray. And so my mom shooed him away is what she told me at first, but then the second day he came back. So then he called, so my mom called for me and my sister. He's like, Jasmine, Rosen, come look. And so we looked and we're like, oh my god, this is so cute. And like we begged my dad to let us keep him. We begged him. And like, my dad, he used to have lots of dogs when he was like younger and back in Cambodia.
yeah.
But like he knows like, the feeling of how much it hurts to lose your dog. And like, once they pass away it's very sad. So he didn't want us to feel that way, which is why, back then he was against it. And like, I didn't see it until now because he explained it to me now. And then like now that I'm older, I understand why. And but we begged him and he gave in, so we got to keep Lucky. We posted like a little, found dog as well, and we call like some places to make sure like, Lucky wasn't
Belong to
already
someone.
belonged to someone. Cause like that would suck, right? If you lost your
Uh,
dog and you're looking for them. So we waited for like 2 weeks, didn't get any calls back, and we decided to keep him. And we named him Lucky because we're like, oh, he's lucky to be in our lives, and he's also
Yes.
lucky to have found us as well.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Lucky. What a perfect name. Because, like, what are the chances he just, like, stumbled upon your life?
And he was like a cute little Maltese too. So he's an actual Maltese. And works well with like my branding too, right? Because I'm a sky themed VTuber. So now he's my little cloud pup.
I'm gonna cry. I love that he's a Maltese too, because I used to have a Maltese poodle.
Mm,
Yeah, and so I'm like, I love Maltese so much. They're so
me
so
too.
baby.
They are, and they don't shed.
They don't shed, they're non-hypoallergenic, and they like have
hmm
little cry tears, they have little crusty tears all the time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. They're so freaking cute. So that's how
Oh,
Lucky came to be. And like, unfortunately, Lucky did pass away. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to put Lucky, have him still be with me. So I decided to incorporate him into my little VTuber branding. And so here he is.
now he's with you forever.
Yes, exactly. With me forever and ever.
Dude, child, I'm gonna cry. That is
Oh,
so sweet. I love that so much.
oh, thank
Okay,
you. What
so
about,
now
what
he's
about,
like
oh, go ahead.
my little pet. This
Yeah,
one.
your little pet. Yeah.
This is CO. It stands for Cat Interface Overlay, and he is my little guy. He's my little guy. He's super cute. So whenever chat uses like text to speech when they redeem it, there's
Mm-hmm.
like a little voice that talks, and it's CO. He can also turn into a big Gundam. Sometimes I'll be in a cockpit, and that's when I'm in CO's little cockpit because he can drive me around and stuff.
Oh
He
my
can take me around.
gosh. So cute. I
Yeah,
love
he's my little
Sia.
friend.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Sia too. He's a little grumpy thing. I love like grumpy cute pets. He's based
Mm.
off of my favorite villager from Animal Crossing, Marshall.
Marshall! Wait, yes, I see the
Yeah.
resemblance now with the face. Oh
Yep.
my gosh. Now that you
Because I
mention it,
love
I do
grumpy
see it.
cute things.
That's true. Grumpy cute things are always very, very cute. Oh my
My
gosh.
fave.
Yes. Wait, so
Why he looks like Marshall.
I'm curious now. How do you come up with your design?
Yeah, so oh my gosh, I should show you before and after pictures. It was
Yes.
very different. Very different.
Mm-mm.
So when I was coming up with the concept of my VTuber, I know that like my favorite quality about myself is that I'm very small. Very,
Aw.
very, very small. And I've always had an obsession with like cute like robots, like little
Mm-mm.
robots. So, like one of my favorite shows growing up was Astro Boy, Astrobot. Yeah, Astrobot the game I also really
Oh my
loved.
gosh.
And My Life as a Teenage Robot also really loved
Yes,
that
yes, I
show.
love that show so much. Oh my
Ugh,
gosh.
I just
Childhood.
love cute robots. Wall-E was like my favorite movie.
Oh.
So I was like, I just want to be a tiny robot, like really small.
Mm-mm.
And at the time, a lot of VTubers were like, they always put themselves like side by side with each other and give like their centimeters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be like microscopic, like microscopic. So I was like, what is that? That's like, oh, it's a nanobot. I was like, that's me. That's perfect.
Oh
I'm a
my gosh.
nanobot. I want to be very, very tiny and very, very cute robot little friend. And I was like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna be that. And when I started designing myself, I was very lucky to stumble upon an amazing artist, and they kind of walked me through what could and couldn't work for a robot that doesn't really have a look.
Mhm.
Because you know, if you think of like robots from the future, if you think of
Yeah.
steampunk robots, they kind of have an aesthetic to them.
Mhm.
But what does a nanobot look like? So we really had to like piece it together. And I knew I really loved the color neon green because I grew up playing tennis my whole life.
Mhm.
So I wanted to be like tennis ball colored. And then we came up with this concept. So, and it was very, very fortunate that the game I started to become known for was Nikkei.
Mhm.
And for some reason, like my VTuber model just like looks like it belongs in the world of Nikkei. So I was like, it's perfect. It just lined up perfectly. Everything was all in divine order.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm very happy with how my VTuber model came out. But yeah, it was just like little pieces that I liked, and then an artist put it all together for me. Yes.
Oh no, I think you did like a really amazing because like your design is incredible, like super super
Thank
cute, very
you.
like what's the word for it? It's like when they see like your silhouette, you can definitely tell it's you.
Yes,
Like
yes. I wanted that, especially for my ears, because it has an
yeah.
A and an L in it, like Annjelife.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
and it's inspired by my Oshi, which is Axel Sirios. Yeah, he
Oh.
has the same ears, like very, very similar. So I
Mhm.
know I wanted to look like him.
No, that's awesome. Cause like I remember seeing like your first debut, and I was like so happy for you. I was like, oh my gosh, she's debuting as a VTuber now, and I was
Thank
like looking at your
you.
debut and your model design and everything. And I was like in love. I was like, wow, like you, like for your first time VTubing, like you killed it. Like you literally killed it. Like the design, your outfit, like your thought process, your intro, everything. I was like,
Thank
oh my
you.
gosh, this is so organized. It's so gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's what Fillion said too. I was on her
Mhm,
show and I was only a VTuber for like a week and a half or something at that
mhm.
point. And I was like, yeah, I just started VTubing last week. And she was literally like, what? No way. There's no way. And I was just like, yeah, I just started. And she's like, that's crazy.
No,
So
here's the
thank you.
funniest thing ever, right? The fact that I literally just watched that video before we got into class.
No way. That's so
Yeah, because
funny.
it
I'm so
showed up in
happy.
like my little For You page on YouTube, right? I was like, oh, it's
Aw.
Ange. I saw you on Brilliant Show. I think it was like, trying to guess who was not a VTuber, right? And I think the
Yeah.
other person was like Sun Wan, the
Yep.
Sun VTuber who's not actually a VTuber.
Yep.
And
Oh
I
my
literally
gosh.
watched that because I was like, oh, it's like the fact that you mentioned this is hilarious because I just watched that video.
Bruh, like, that feels like centuries ago, but really it was only like maybe a year and a half ago. Like, bruh,
Hmm.
the time gone by is crazy. This is what I used to look like back when I was
Oh,
like
I
kind of
see.
first sketching myself, and then the final version was
Oh,
like is what it is now. So
oh
I
my
just feel
gosh.
right. That was like the sketch I kind of came up with in the beginning, and then this is what it ended up being at the end.
That's amazing. That is literally incredible. Oh my
Right?
gosh. I think for sure, like, I think for my 3.0 model, whenever I have that out, I do want to, like, definitely have, like, a more organized theme like yours, Ange. Because, like, I love
Aw.
my current, like, design and all. Like, don't get me wrong, but also, like, I do struggle, like, think of, like, cute little fan names and, like, I think I got my intro down, but there's like a lot of stuff that I feel like I'm missing that I don't know how to like tie together, basically.
Mm.
So yeah, it's just like something I've always been thinking about. I was like, I do want to do a 3.0 in the future, far future, not anytime super soon. I want to give some
Yeah.
love to my current model and like my artist who made it. Shout out to Blinky Blunk, one of my best friends. Fun fact,
Aw.
this was her very first model she ever made.
What? Oh my gosh, you
Yeah,
seem so seasoned and experienced already
I
because you look
know.
great.
Oh, thank you. No, yeah, she is so talented. She's actually insane. Because like, how this came to be was she just asked, "Hey Jasmine, can I like make I want to get into like VTubing design and stuff like that, right? Can I
Nice.
just like make your VTuber like a little model?" And so she sent me like little sketches. I was like, "Oh my gosh." I was like, this wasn't gonna happen, but let's make it happen. And we're gonna have like a little 2.0 debut.
Oh, that's so sweet. I hope that she's been able to get a lot of business and stuff now that she's like drawing VTuber models and all that because she's doing great. She should keep doing it.
That's what I'm saying. But she's not doing so much art anymore at the moment because
Oh,
she got a job recently, so she's been really busy with that job. Like she
okay.
loves art. And I told her too, I was like, Blink, if you ever want to like, do art as like a full-time career, I got you. Like I'll help you handle your socials, I'll do all this stuff and whatnot. And that way she can get started. Cause like she is unbelievably like so talented. Like she is so fast
Oh,
with it too. And I'm just like, I love her. Like I always wish the best for her, and like she's always so busy.
oh, how you talk about Blinky is their name? Blinky?
Yeah, Blinky Blanc.
How you talk about Blinky Blanc reminds me so much of how I feel about Toki Tan. Toki Tan is,
Toki.
yeah, she's the person who like also has like a big girl job, but
Mm,
she's so talented when it comes to making cosplays.
yes.
And once my cosplay career was like becoming super fast paced, like I couldn't keep up with making everything on my own
Mm.
anymore. That's when I had to hire Toki Tan, and she
No.
started working for me part time. And that's when she became like one of my seamstresses on my team. And then she was making cosplays for me, but yeah, kind of the same thing as Blinky. When her job started picking up, she needed to focus on that.
Mm,
She doesn't make costumes as much anymore, but
mm.
god dang, they're so talented.
No, yeah, no, I've seen
They're
the work
so
because
good.
you had that panel at Offkai Expo like last year,
Yeah,
right? And I
yeah,
saw and I was like, oh my gosh. And she is incredible because she gave me like one of
yeah,
her Iron Mouse's like I think cardigan basically, right?
yeah.
Because she made an extra one and she wasn't sure who to give it to. And so she's like, would you want one? And I was like, oh, yes, I would love one. And like I use it like all the time. And like I always wear it inside. And so I wore it
Aw.
I wore out to a zoo last year after TwitchCon, I
Oh
believe.
wow.
Yeah, and it is so comfortable and like oh my gosh, this cardigan is incredible. I just love it so much. And I was like, yeah, I definitely I do if she opens her commissions, I do want to commission her. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yep, she's like the best. I always recommend her whenever people are looking for cosplays.
Mm.
'Cause I've commissioned quite a few people in my time of being a cosplayer, but Toki's like best, top of the line.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
so good, so good. And it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy to think that I've known you for so long and so many years, but I've actually known Toki Tan like for the same amount of years. We're from the same hometown,
Oh my
which is
gosh.
like, yeah, so we actually lived like down the street from each other, which is crazy coincidence.
That is crazy
Crazy.
coincidence. Oh my god. That's actually awesome.
Yep. Yeah, it all worked out. Whenever I needed cosplays, I could just go over, test fit it at her house, and then come back.
Aw, you have like an
Yep.
amazing team. Like, oh my gosh, you have
Yeah.
Toki, you have Marvin. Was it
Yeah, and then I had a wig maker as well. Yeah,
Wig
Victor
Maker?
Coxidon, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow,
So
that's
she made a lot of my wigs, and she's from Germany, but she's been making my wigs when I was a cosplayer for like 3 or so years, and she made my Project Melody wig, she made my Princess Peach wig, she made like everything. With my Shao the Hedgehog wig, like with the big quills and stuff,
mm-hmm.
all from Wig Tour.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Holy cow. Well, I'm so happy for you. Like your journey has been like such a hardworking and incredible, inspirational journey. Like just hearing all this just makes me so happy for you. Oh my gosh.
Aw, thank you. I do miss it from time to time.
Mm,
Like, cosplay is still a passion of mine,
mm,
but I do feel relieved that I don't have to dress as something new every weekend anymore.
mm.
There was a time, Jasmine, where I was going to a convention every weekend. So 4
Oh
cons a
my
month.
god.
Yeah. Yep. It was nuts. 12 times 4. How many cons was I going to a year? Like 48 cons? Bro.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, it was nuts. There was a year where I had an AM and a PM
Mhm.
cosplay sometimes. So 2 cosplays per day for each weekend. So that's like 6 cosplays 4 times a month. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
No,
That,
I remember
yeah.
when I used to cosplay too. Like I feel like, do you remember the days where you're like cosplay 2 to 3 different characters per day?
Yep. Yep. I had an
I,
AM and a PM cosplay. 2 cosplays a
yes.
day.
Oh my
Literally.
gosh. No, literally, that was insane. I look back, I was like, I don't know how I did that. I can't do that anymore. Like,
I I don't know. I was built different. I was motivated by uh, like trying to make it, you know?
No, I feel like me too. I was like very motivated. I had like so much fun too. And I was like, AM, PM cosplays, say less. And like now I only cosplay like once a year. And that's with Ninja D. I feel like you might know D.
Who is it?
Ninja D?
Ninja D. I'm sure if I saw them, I'd be like, oh, I know who that is. But
Oh my
mhm.
god, she's one of my amazing friends, and she's also an incredible, incredible cosplay. Was it
Aw.
creator and like cosplayer? Was it? And she makes her own cosplays too, and they're amazing as well. She
Yeah.
actually made my VTuber cosplay, so I do have a cosplay of my
Oh,
VTuber.
oh, cute. Oh,
It
that's
was
so sweet.
awesome. So like now I only cosplay like once a year with her, and we go to SakuraCon, and that's in like Seattle basically. So
Yeah.
every year she'll house me and we'll cosplay together. This year we'll be cosplaying from Valorant together. So I'll be cosplaying as Sage, and she's gonna cosplay as Viper.
Oh, cute. You guys are gonna be so cute. I love Valorant cosplays.
Oh, thank you! I can't wait. It's gonna be really great. So it's like I'm still dabbling a little bit into cosplay, but not as much as when I first got into the scene in like 2012.
Yep. Yep. I always wanted to be Killjoy. Killjoy's so cute.
Wait, you should cosplay Killjoy. We can cosplay Valorant together.
Ah, I want like a little turret because I just love robots. So I just want the little
Yes!
turret thing.
Yes! Wait, do you play Valorant?
I actually don't, but I'd love like it only takes for me to like the character design to be
Mm.
like, yeah, I'll cosplay that.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
if you ever want to get into Valorant, let me know. I'll teach you the ropes.
Oh, it is a shooter game. I'm not that great at shooter games, but
Mm,
I do enjoy them. I will
mm.
say.
Then we
I
can
don't want to
have.
like bring your elo down or anything.
No, it's okay. You're fine. Like, I think if you first start off, we won't be able to play comp, so we'll be doing
Yeah.
unrated first because you have to get to like level 20, level 10. I forget what level you have to get into, but some certain amount of levels, and then we can like slowly get into comp. But I think it's mostly unrated for now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I used to have roommates. I used to live at an esports house. I used to have roommates that would play Valorant all the time. All the time. And it looks super fun. But I just never dabbled in it for some reason. I was very obsessed with Smash and Animal Crossing because Animal Crossing just came out at that
Oh
time. Like
my
New
gosh.
Horizons.
Yes, I love. Oh,
Um,
I was addicted to Animal Crossing New Horizons because like that
yep.
happened like in COVID years, right? When it,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it came out and I was so into it. I like cataloged every single item on the catalog
I
ever.
know. We used
Yeah,
to trade. We
yeah,
used to trade.
yeah. I had like my catalog island.
Yeah. Were you ever part of our trade parties?
I don't think I was part of a
Like,
trade party. No.
oh my gosh. Okay, wait. For those of you who don't know, we used to have these things called Animal Crossing New Horizons trade parties where everyone would bring like a backpack full of stuff they don't want, and then they would drop it on the floor, and we'd have all these items on this big open space, and we would just like trade and like pick up what we want and drop what we don't want. And then once we're all done, we all go back to our own islands, and it would be like me and like 12 other people just like trading all the time. Used to
Wait,
do that like
that's
every
so
week.
fun. I think we did something similar to
Mhm.
that, where it's like, I was part of this forum called the Beltree Forums, and it's
Oh,
like all related to Animal Crossing, basically, right? And
cute.
I'll have like a forum where, or I was like joining a forum, or I made a thread or something like that, right? One way or the other, I forgot how it went. But basically, we'll bring in items that we don't have catalog, and we'll switch. So like,
Oh,
if I bring in these 5 items that they don't have, I get to catalog 5 of the items that I don't have from their catalog. And so we'll just pick it up and like, put it back down basically. So we'll still have our
got
items,
it.
but it gets
To
into the
register
catalog.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
info.
yeah.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah, and so then I made a thread a while back where I was looking for like these items I didn't have yet, and like I'll be like, hey, you have access to all of this, just give me these items I'm looking for, or like let me catalog them basically. And that's how I finished my catalog really fast, and then I made that whole catalog island.
Oh my god, dude, Jasmine out here like Animal Cross maxing.
I
Just
was. Oh my gosh.
we turned our cozy game into like fucking business tycoon, just like collect them alls. We're gonna complete 100% this game.
That's literally what I did. Oh my gosh. I love Animal Crossing so much. It's such a relaxing and fun game. I feel like I'm like hoping they bring out like another new one in the future. That way, because like, that usually when a new comes out, that's when it's like most active, right? The most activity within the game.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, I hope they do bring one out because that'll be really fun again. Maybe in a few years, who knows?
My prediction is there's gonna be a new one out for the Switch too. That's my guess.
Okay,
Because they've been coming out with a title every console since the GameCube. Even all the handhelds, even the Wii U, they came out with one. So like, I think that now that there's a new console out, I think they're gonna make one. But that's my prediction.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
I that makes complete sense. I feel like, hopefully praying like, please bring it out. Let us live our dreams again.
I'm so down for that. I've been holding over my like cozy game itch with
Mm.
one called Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Have you
Yes,
been
I've
playing
seen that.
at all?
No, I haven't, but I've seen it. I heard it's very similar to Animal Crossing.
It's my cope until Animal Crossing comes out. So I'm just gonna keep playing Hello Kitty until the next cozy game is out.
Oh, it does though. It looks really cute. I was like, man, I don't know if I want
Recommend
to
it.
go. I don't know if I want to go into like this hole of like playing this game for like a full year. Because I was like, the thing is for me, I get addicted to games very easily, right? And right now I'm
Same.
trying to like get better at Valorant because I am so washed up. Like I
No.
am so washed, and you don't even understand how washed I am at Valorant. I used to be pretty good. Now my aim stinks.
Oh no. It's okay. Aimbot stream. Aimbot stream.
Aim
Just
That's crazy.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Yes,
so
come to
yeah.
the rabbit hole. It's
Wait,
fine. You
the
don't need
rabbit.
confuse. You only need Hello Kitty. It's
I need pew pews, and then oh my gosh, and then TFT. I got addicted to
Oh
TFT because of
yeah.
Box Boot Camp. So I
Right.
was yeah. So I love Box Boot Camp. It is freaking amazing, and like I'm so happy that I was able to be like part of it basically. Because
Right.
like every new what's it called? Every new what's the word for it? There's like every new season,
Like a
I
training
guess.
camp. Oh, season.
Yeah, I think it's season. Yeah, every new
Yeah.
season, it's like there'll be like a new one, and then Box will be like, "Hey, we're looking for streamers. You can be a beginner, advanced, or pro. Like, you
Right.
fill
And they
out
put
this
you in
Google form.
categories.
Yeah, and they put you in category, which I think is really nice. And that's actually what got me into TFT because I was a beginner. I was like, "Ooh, this is a great way to get myself in TFT and learn how to play the game." And
Right.
I got lucky. I got in, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, let's go!" And I think I've been in for like the past boot camp, and it's
Yeah.
been so much fun. Like I've learned so much. I've improved a lot for sure in comparison to when I first played, and I'm hoping I
Aw.
get into this next one so that way I can place top 20. My goal is top 20 there.
Oh my god, I believe in you. You can do it.
Thank you, thank you. Have you ever been
That's
interested in playing
awesome.
TFT?
I have not dabbled in a lot of Riot stuff, I'll be honest, which is so
Mm-mm.
ironic because I've worked with Riot so many times.
Mhm.
But I've never really played Riot games before until I just recently started playing Wild Rift because I used to be really into Pokemon Unite, and now I
I
was
was
onto Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and now I'm into Wild Rift.
I
So
loved Pokemon Unite. Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Pokemon Unite was so much fun. I I
that's my
compete
gateway MOBA.
no, same. I was top 100 global in the first season of
What?
Pokemon Unite.
I'm in the presence of a legend, you guys. That's crazy.
It was so much fun. I enjoyed that game so much. I had such a great time. Fun thing is like I had a really good team too. So like we kind of
Yeah,
just met online because we were just playing, right? And
right.
I think one of them I was playing against because I already knew about them. They're like a friend's friend, right? And I was like, oh wait, I think I know who this person is. And they had a username, so I checked the stream. I was like, oh my gosh, it is them. And so then they're like, oh, do you want to join us? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to. So then we trioed, right?
Yeah.
And so after we trioed, there was like these two other players who were duos, and they were crazy good. And we kept going against them or to be on our team. So we just, like, hey, you want to five stack with us? So then we five stacked, and then
Wow.
all five of us, we just top 100. And like, we were really, really good, especially for the amount of times that we played because we couldn't play that often, right? So it's not like we grinded
Right.
like crazy. We played like at night when we could, and we made it top 100. I have like a screenshot somewhere, I think.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool, girl. Oh my god, now you gotta carry me in Wild Rift. That's all
I
this
haven't
means.
played Wild Rift before
It's
though.
basically Unite. It's the same thing.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's like I have to like learn more new stuff though, because like even though it's basically the same thing, I feel like each character has its own like abilities and stuff that you have to learn,
It's
and like
true. And matchup.
counters and the matchups, the
True.
maps, it's just I feel like it's always like a whole new learning experience, I feel like.
Good thing we have addictive personalities. Let's go. Just kidding, I'm kidding.
True. Oh my gosh. No, I get like if it's a competitive game, I get so addicted to the game, and that's why I try my best like
Oh.
not get into competitive games, because then I'm just like, man, I'm at this point I'm just like a variety streamer.
Are you a competitive person?
I
Consider
am.
yourself
I am a
competitive?
competitive person. Yes.
Oh, I've never seen like a very competitive side of you before. That's very interesting to imagine.
Well, okay, it's like competitive, but it's more like let's see. I have a very strong mindset, I'll say, because of
Yeah,
StarCraft 2. Like StarCraft 2, oh man, that did a ton
it
of
breaks
mental.
people.
Oh yeah, it's like, man, compared to StarCraft 2, any other game I have played is like a comfort game to me.
Easy.
Valorant is a comfort game to me.
Easy mode.
Yeah, well, it's not like
Baby game.
it's not like it's easy per se. It's just more like, StarCraft 2, oh, that game could stress me out. That game will actually stress me out sometimes. And like, for example, Valorant, I have never once raged in Valorant. Like I am like in comp games, I love solo queue Valorant. Like I will get into a game, I'll solo queue and I'll enjoy myself. Like it's comfy vibes. You don't see me
What?
yelling. Like, my chat can vouch for me here. Like they watch my streams and it is super cozy, comfy vibes. That's it.
Wow. That's really impressive. We need to like bottle that and turn it into a drug and give it to people so that they cannot rage. Like they just are calm and peace all the time, even in solo queue.
Oh my gosh. No, it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm competitive in the sense of where, like, it's towards myself, not towards others, right? Per se.
Yeah.
If that kind of makes sense. Because, like, for me, I want to improve my gameplay. Like, I want to see improvements. And that's what brings me joy. And that's why I really like
Right.
Valorant, is because, like, I can always try to improve my aim, improve my gameplay, realize when I should peek, when I shouldn't peek, if I should, like, wide swing, stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of like different actions you can think about, like looking back, like, how could I have done better here? Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have peeked here. Or oh my gosh, I need to stop panicking. So it was just like seeing the ranks go up and increase makes me happy. Or just seeing like
That's the serotonin
yeah,
for you.
that's the serotonin for me, exactly. So it's like for me, I love competitive games. Like if it's a competitive game where I can see myself improving a lot, like TFT for example, I'm happy. I'm chilling.
Dang, I'm like, now I'm under the impression that if you really think about it, any game can kind of be competitive.
Mm.
Like, even if you think of like Blatro, there's probably competitive Blatro somewhere out there. Like, if the professional Animal Crossing, I don't know. There's
Mm.
gotta be some speedrunner out there.
Oh my
You ever
gosh.
done speedruns?
I haven't, no. Have you?
Okay, I've always wanted to learn how to speedrun Sonic games because I watch them a lot.
I
Like,
feel
I
like you'd
watch.
be really good at that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. One day I will sit down and I will practice speedrunning a game, and that will be the beginning of an arc.
You should. Oh, if anything, you can make that into like one of your goals. Like, if you do like a subathon or a charity stream and like add as a goal, like, hey guys, if we reach this goal, I'm gonna work hard to speedrun.
Oh God.
Oh my
uh,
gosh. That'd be so cool to see though, because I know you love Sonic.
I love Sonic very much. Yeah,
Oh
since
yeah.
like childhood, all the way back to childhood, that was like
Oh.
my thing. Mhm.
Oh my gosh, yes, Sonic was childhood for me too. I loved watching Sonic. It was like,
Really?
yeah, I loved watching Sonic. I love watching Code Lyoko. I love watching
Yeah.
Inuyasha. Yeah, I love watching. Was it? There was this one show like Orin Star Racer. I completely butchered the name. I don't remember the name. It's like something with Orin in it. It's like a racing cartoon. I feel like. You know, it's like really back in the days, like just showing my age basically, right? I
Yeah.
have to look it up again. It's like orange something. Like, man, I really enjoy the shows. Like Kirby too. Oh my gosh, Winx Club, Tokyo
Kirby!
Mew Mew, Doremi,
Ah,
Sailor
that's
Moon.
so cute. A lot of magical girl stuff. I love that.
Yes! Oh, I loved Magic Girls when I was growing up. I was just like, man, I really enjoyed Sailor Moon. I really enjoyed. I think Tokyo Mew Mew is what I really liked a lot. Tokyo Mew
It was
Mew.
underrated, honestly. I feel like not a lot of people were more
Mhm.
Sailor Moon, but Tokyo
Yeah.
Mimi was lit, okay?
It was. It really was. I love that show so much. And then what else? It was like
Doremi.
Yeah, I love Doremi. Oh my gosh, it was like so many back then.
Yeah. Dude, we had a very colorful childhood. I feel very
We
fortunate
did.
that we got to experience things before phones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Um,
agree. Completely agree with that.
yeah, I tell my chat all the time, like, do you ever like watch YouTube videos to bed as like comfort videos and
Oh
stuff?
yes, I used to like watch a lot of like Markiplier and like PewDiePie back then. And I think like was it Vanos Gaming, I think?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
Lily
feel like people
Pichu.
people watch Let's Plays and people watch
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ASMR or listen to ASMRs, but my comfort videos have been like just footage from the 90s, just like of people at the mall or like people at a park. Like those are always so comforting to me because it was such a colorful time. A colorful time.
Mm-hmm. It was when everyone touched grass.
Yeah, right? I can't I'm glad I have a backyard with a ton of grass in it because otherwise I would never touch grass. I
Or you can have like a little plant, in your room, and just like, I touched, kind of grass as a plant.
I do have an aloe plant, true.
Poke it. Like, look, guys, I'm touching grass. I'm touching a plant. That means I'm outside, technically.
It was so bad before Jasmine. I used to have an automatic watering pot, so it would water it on its own. So I wouldn't even have to interact with my plant, like
Oh my
have one. That's how lazy I was.
Well, not
It was
gonna lie, that's
horrible.
kind of smart though. That's kind of smart, right? Because like that way your plant is taken care of. You don't forget to water your
Yep.
plant.
Yep. I had little tomatoes and everything because it just took care of itself.
Oh, that's so freaking cute. Oh
Yep. The
man.
life of a gamer.
Life of a gamer, yeah. What are your oh wait, no, cause like okay, another thing I want to mention, right? Is like I remember your first year of VTubing. You
Uh,
accomplished so much, and I remember you posted that
Oh,
timeline, and I was like, I'm so proud of her.
oh, thank you very much. That's so sweet. I definitely was overwhelmed by the amount of people that were interested in my
Mm,
YouTubing
mm.
career because I thought it was going to be the opposite. I
Aw.
thought that now that I'm not showing my face anymore, people
Mm,
aren't going to like watching me because that was kind of what they were here for.
mm.
And now it's like this cartoon person, this anime person. So I thought there was going to be a big disconnect there. But I actually found it was the opposite. When I was streaming Genshin, I was a facecam streamer. When I was streaming Genshin, I would average maybe like 30 to 40 viewers at a time. And that's when I was like trying hard, cosplaying on
Mm,
stream every time, was like planning content all the time.
mm.
But as a VTuber, it was like so easy to hit partner because I guess people just like the whole persona and that I'm more myself. I think
Mm.
people can really pick up on that. Do you
Yeah,
feel that same
yeah.
way too
No, I
when you're
do.
more authentic?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I feel like you don't have to worry. Because like I feel like my worries when I was a what was it, Facecam streamer? It was like one, if I'm showing a B face, or
Yeah.
two, I'm just really tired. I'm hoping like it doesn't show on stream, right? Because I don't want to look tired on stream, and sometimes I'm low energy because like after a hard day at work or like my commute, I'm just like, oh man, I want to stream and play games, but like also like I want to be entertaining for my community. And I feel like with VTubing, I don't have to worry about like, my looks at all. Like I feel like I can just genuinely be myself and, just have my personality shine?
Yeah, exactly. And it's so true. Like Yeah, when you're more authentically yourself, I think people are really smart. They can pick up on that and it becomes contagious almost. Like I love watching people that are so passionate about what they're doing and so excited about what they're doing. And
Hmm.
I think when I became a VTuber, I was like freaking excited. I could sing on stream and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
I could,
gosh.
could sing my little Disney songs, my little Sonic songs.
Wait,
So
do you have like a video of this on YouTube? I don't think I've ever heard you sing yet. I do want to go look it up later.
really? Oh my gosh, I'll just send you one. Yeah.
Yes,
My
please, yes,
my
please.
first karaoke stream was like I think it was on my birthday cuz I debuted on June 28th
Mm-mm.
last year. And now my birthday is July 9th. So like it was like maybe a few days after and I had a merch drop and everything already.
Oh my
And then I guessed it at
gosh.
Anime Expo. So I was really excited I could get to sing and stuff and that was my first time singing and I was very nervous, but I was so proud of myself. Very
Oh
proud of
my
myself.
gosh. Congrats. I'm so proud of you. Oh my
Yeah, thank
gosh.
you.
Yeah, and like, oh my gosh, when I saw that you got partnered too, I was like, let's freaking go, Ange. Like
Thank
you've made
you.
so many accomplishments. I'm just like, I feel so proud for you. I'm so happy.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you because you've been here since like way, way before the beginning. So you've really seen it all, and that
Mm-hmm.
means a lot to me. Thanks for being my
Oh.
friend even through all the years.
Oh, thank you for being my friend. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm like so happy we got a lot closer because like VTubing too, I feel like.
I know, crazy coincidence. We kind of circled back
We
like
did.
together again after all these years because VTubing.
Yeah, like VTubing is like what really made us a lot closer before. Because I think
Yeah.
before we were just like friends, like cosplay friends, and like oh we see each other at the conventions, like oh my gosh, hi, like so nice seeing you. Take a selfie together, and then we'll be on our way.
Yeah, and I will admit the cosplay community back then was a lot smaller.
Mm.
Yeah, like literally everyone knew each
Yes,
other.
yes, yes, yes.
But nowadays it's a lot more mainstream, so
Mm.
it's definitely bigger. There's some cosplayers now where I'm like, I've just never met that person or never even heard of that person. And it's crazy to see how much it's grown. I hope the same
It
thing
really
happens for
is.
VTubing.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely will be. Like, I know it's niche right now, but I think, as more people come to realize that, oh, VTubing is a thing, they're gonna be like, oh, this is awesome. Because, for us both as well, it's like, we started VTubing because it's just like, it's so much fun. It's less stressful. You can actually, be yourself and not have to worry about like anything else besides, just having a good time on stream and entertaining your community.
Yeah, yeah, so true. Some of I kind of want to ask you about what your plans are for 2025, but some of the things I want to do this year is like give people the empowerment to become a VTuber themselves. Like
Hmm.
I love the idea of tutorials because
Yes.
if I was like just starting, there's so many things I wish I could have like told myself,
Mm.
back then. So if I could teach past me, then I hope it helps somebody too. I'd want to do
Oh.
tutorials or something this year. That's definitely one of my goals. What about you?
Yes! Oh, for me, I have like a lot of goals for this year.
Oh, tell me,
um,
tell me.
yeah. So, this year I definitely want to grow a lot more across all my platforms and like get myself out there more. So I've been posting more on YouTube, more on TikTok consistently for sure. Because like I think when I first
Yes.
started streaming, it was just mainly streaming on Twitch because I was like getting back into streaming and it was my first year of VTubing. So I was like doing a lot of stuff that related to like my Twitch streaming, but I didn't really post much on other socials at the time because I didn't really have the time to do so. And I was still trying to get used to like the whole VTuber scene and everything like that. So then the second year came where TikTok became kind of big, so I started posting some TikToks here and there, and it wasn't consistent though. It was like here and there, but I had like one TikTok that went viral. It almost had 1 million views. And
Oh, girl!
yeah,
Congrats. That's
thank
awesome.
you. And like because that one TikTok, like shout out to Jack. Jack's the one that edited like majority of my TikToks and helped me like get
Oh,
that reach. And it was crazy because I got like I think like almost thousands of followers from that single TikTok
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Um, and it was like a really fun TikTok where I did like this fun wall on Breeze. It's like a Valorant TikTok. And
Oh.
basically, this person was trying to like defuse a bomb. So they thought they can get in between my wall and onto the bomb, but they kept sliding off. So
Ah,
it was just like so funny. Look, it's pinned on my TikTok at the moment, so it's like one of those videos there, the one with the
I
highest
definitely want to
views.
watch it.
Yes, it was great. And so then after that, I was like, okay, then this year I was like, I do want to grow more on Twitch. I do want to get partnered one day for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year is definitely like my goal. But I'm not like doing a push, or like at least not a public push, because like, oh man, I tried doing a partner push last year and it
Yeah.
was so stressful. I felt like
Yeah.
I lost
Yeah.
sight of like myself trying to do a partner push, because it was
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, it wasn't me, right? Because I feel like I cared so much about numbers, because I was like really trying hard to like get that little purple check mark. And
Yep.
that's when like numbers were starting to like affect me, because I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't do good this day, then like I'm not gonna get partnered. And then like, I don't know, I started having like
Oh.
anxiety, because I was like, oh my gosh, what if I do meet the requirements, but when I apply, I get rejected?
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that
my
would
gosh.
hit me so hard. I'll be devastated, because I was just like, oh man, like this is a chance that I don't get it. Because even if you do meet the requirements, it's not a guarantee that you will
Yeah.
get partnered on Twitch. And
Yeah.
so, like, I think I did get pretty close to reaching it, but I was like, I'm starting to like not have fun anymore on stream. Like, I'm
Yep.
starting to like really
Yep.
lose sight as to why I started streaming in the first place. Because I did want to get partnered, but not at the cost of my sanity.
Yep. Literally, like numbers is the number one way to feel burnout. So
Mm-hmm.
I tell people to be very, very careful when you start to look at numbers, when you start to make viewership the focus of everything,
Mm-hmm.
goals and stuff, because people get burnt out pretty fast looking at that.
They
Burnt out.
do. They do.
Yep.
I was like, oh man, like numbers never bothered me this much before. Like, I'll look at
Yep.
like growth reasons, but like it wouldn't like put me down like it did now. Cause like I was like, doing this partner push, what if I don't get it after like so many months, of pushing? And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. And so
Yep.
I just stopped. Like I made a little video. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna stop partner pushing. Like I feel like, I lost sight of myself, and like, it's just like it didn't feel good for me personally. Like it is a lot. Like it takes a lot of toll on your mental for sure. So kudos
Yes.
to anyone who's like partner pushing, because it is stressful. Like it is insanely stressful to partner push publicly.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you felt like very discouraged after that, but I'm really happy that you're still streaming despite of
Mm-mm.
that. And I think that what you decided to do to stop pushing, I think that that was a really good idea.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I think growing organically, and as long as you follow, I think we talked about this on the Elgato interview a little bit, but as
Mm-mm.
long as you follow the 3 C's, I think growth happens naturally.
Yeah. So
Growth always
that's
happens naturally.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what? This year, I want to focus more on creating content on other platforms. Like, one of my goals this year now is to stay consistent, post 5 YouTube shorts and 5 TikToks every Mondays through Fridays. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's been working out really great. And then YouTube long form videos, I'll be doing one every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. At least that's the
Oh
plan.
my
Like,
gosh, that's a lot.
shout out to Jack. Like Jack, he's the one that's been editing all my YouTube videos, like my long form
Wow.
videos. And then he's also the one that taught me how to edit the YouTube shorts and TikTok shorts or TikToks in his style. And
Yeah.
he gave me all the presets and stuff like that. So I've been doing the shorts this year, and he's been doing like the long form video this year. So it's helped a lot.
Dude, that's so good. Oh my God, I didn't know Jack was starting the beginning of his editing career right here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, no, big shout out to him. Like, thanks to him, I can actually
Dude.
push out content for you guys. So I was like, and it's been working really well too. I feel like, I definitely want to continue to be consistent in that this year, and then slowly, like, organically grow from people finding, like, was it enjoyment from, like, my content across, like, YouTube and TikTok. And
Yeah.
same for Irium. So, do you know what Irium is?
No, what's Irium?
So Irium is like this new VTubing mobile platform. It's like streaming platform.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
Kasumi posted
Yeah,
about them
yeah,
a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah, yeah. She's also a
Okay, yeah.
founding streamer. So I'm also a
Right.
founding streamer on Irium. And my goal for Irium is to like try to stream daily on Irium for like 30 minutes to an hour. It's
Yeah.
basically like think of it as like FaceTiming with your community, but you're just like showing
Oh,
your model, right?
cute.
It's a lot more interactive with your community. So like when you want to talk to them, chat with them, it's like a really great time. Like I actually really enjoy it. Unfortunately, it's like mobile only. They don't have like a desktop version for it, so you have to like watch via mobile. I think that's like
Mhm.
the only downside in my opinion, because I prefer being on PC. But you know, it's still really good regardless of that. And there's a lot of opportunities on Irium as well too. So I've been, you know, I've been like growing a community there, and they've been really nice, and they've been coming to my Twitch streams too. Like shout out to everyone who from
Oh,
Irium coming to support me on Twitch. So it's been really great.
dude, that's so cool. Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit more and more about Irium.
Mhm.
Wasn't sure if it's like a streaming platform or social media, but I guess it sounds like you're FaceTiming. Just
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, it's basically a streaming platform for VTubers and VTubers only.
Oh, that's super awesome. Okay, maybe I'll check it out.
You
I'm
should.
curious.
Like, I am sure they would definitely take you in. You would definitely make it as a founding streamer. Like, I'm pretty positive that Ange, and I think you would enjoy it a lot too.
So you don't play games at all because you're
No.
FaceTiming.
Yeah,
Just
you
just just
chat.
chatters.
It's basically just chat, but some people can be like really creative with their streams
Hmm.
because there's like no game capture that you can do. But there's like different ways. Like for example, you can do like, hey, come on, like come get dinner with me, and like you guys can eat together, and
Oh,
stuff like you reading a book to them, and just reading streams, and I don't know. Some people do like co-working streams on there too. So like you chat and you work together. They just don't see what you're working on, but
yeah.
it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome.
Cool. Do people
Yeah,
do ASMR or
they
anything
do. They
there?
do actually.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and
Dude,
like
that's
the
the thing
yeah.
everyone always asks me to do. They're like, when are you gonna do ASMR? ASMR? ANJSMR? Anytime soon?
Oh my gosh. And then there's also what's it called? The gifting. So like the gifting on
Oh,
Irium is so much fun. It's a lot of fun. So think of it as like bits, right? So
yeah.
there it's like the way it's converted is similar to bits. Like what it's like called points instead of bits on Irium, right?
Yeah.
And so you give like 300 points, like a little cute little, let's say for example, 300 points is like a cute little bomb, right? It's like you can throw
Oh,
a
so it's like
bomb at the
TikTok.
VTuber. Yeah, it's like TikTok in a way, right? And then it shows
Okay.
up on the stream. You can like bonk your streamer with like I forgot how much it was for the the points, but you
Right.
can bonk them. You can give them like a boba drink. You can like do little cheers and stuff like that, and they'll appear on like the little stream. And it's really cute, and a lot of people love to like send those cute little gifts and help support the streamers.
Dude, all right. Catch me before my NPC stream where it's like, thank you for the peppers.
Yes,
Wow,
yes, yeah,
candy.
I think you can do that. You can definitely do that on Irium.
NPC and stream.
Yes, wait, that's smart. That's big brain right there.
That's funny.
But
Dude, I
yeah,
don't know if people still do those, but I used
I,
to find
I,
those super entertaining.
I did too. I don't think they do it anymore. I haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Glizzy guy. Shout outs to the Glizzy guy.
This guy.
He's gone now.
Oh. But yeah, I think let's see what else. I feel like I think those are my content goals for now. It's just growth and like slowly seeing growth. So
Yeah.
it's been really nice. It's been a lot of fun too, and like doing a podcast now that I'm starting with you as our first guest. So just
Yippee!
yippee, creating a lot more content, right? Like a lot more memories too, which I'm really happy that I'm starting to do more on YouTube because then I can actually create more memories to look back on whenever I want to.
It's true. Like having all these VODs and stuff, I never used to really have them before because when I streamed on Twitch, I didn't stream on YouTube at all. So
Mm,
the VODs would just disappear after a
mm,
while, like 30 days or something like that.
mm.
So, but now as a VTuber, you really keep track of everything that you do. It's almost like an online journal. And
Yeah.
it's nice to look back on and look at milestones, remember things, have
I
memories.
agree. I agree. Oh my god, speaking of boss, I'm so sad, Ange. I'm so sad because it
I
makes me think of the
know.
Super Mario Party Jamboree we played. That was such a great
Oh,
game.
is it gone
It's gone.
forever?
It's gone. I see. The thing is, I thought I highlighted
No!
it. I thought I had highlighted it because it was so fun, and in my mind, I had thought that it was highlighted already. But it wasn't.
No!
It wasn't. I was like, it feels 2 weeks late, and it was just gone. And I was like,
I'm so sad. No.
I want to turn that.
Ruben's
Yeah,
Monty Mole.
yeah, Monty Bot when he was roasting
No.
me because I wouldn't want to like gamble all my money.
Oh my god. You were so cracked that stream too.
It
Like,
was
it was
so
so
good.
good.
We gotta do a rematch again. We gotta do that again. Yeah,
Rematch.
rematch this time for
That's a good
sure.
excuse.
Yeah. Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
I won't go easy on you guys this time.
Same. I'm gonna go hardcore. I'm gonna bring out, the pro skills.
Dude, you made me scared of Ninja. I'm like terrified.
I
Ninja players are sweaty. I'm scared of them.
I love Ninji. Ninji is so freaking cute. We got message Ruben again. I'm like, hey Ruben,
That sounds
you
fun.
ready
I'm
for
down.
a rematch?
Anytime. That guy is in the Marvel Rivals rabbit hole
Arc.
right now. We gotta pull him out.
True. No, I freaking Ruben's awesome. He's always so down to like do any game. Like anytime like I'll message him, it'd be like last minute, like Ruben, would you want to play games with me and with my friends? And he's like, yeah, say less. I'm like, oh my gosh, because like I was expecting like a no because it's like a last minute thing, and I was like, yo, he comes in clutch. He's so much fun. He's so funny too.
Yeah, same. All my experiences have been great. I feel like when you're a fun person to be around, you just naturally draw fun people to you. So
Mm.
when I found out you and Ruben knew each other, I wasn't even surprised.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna schedule the Super Mario Party Jamboree rematch for sure. Mark our words,
Yeah.
guys. And I'm gonna turn out victorious.
Yeah, hey. Oh man, I don't know how people do some streams with Batsus. I get terrified when people have Batsus.
Wait,
If you lose,
oh,
Batsu is
Batsu
like it's like
punishment.
a punishment.
Oh, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
If you lose this match, then you have to do this or post this copy pasta on Twitter. Oh god, I get so scared.
A Batsu game, Batsu wheel. Oh my gosh, wait,
Oh.
that would actually be kind of fun though, like for content. That would be, yo, we're kind of cooking. We're kind of cooking. And she's like, no, and I'm like,
You know, I'll support from afar. All right, I'll be in chat. Have
whoa,
fun with
whoa, whoa, no,
that.
no, you're gonna be joining us. You're gonna be joining us for this game.
All right, as long as I don't have to read anything cringe. It's
Oh,
okay.
true,
I'll do
true,
it.
true. We'll think about it. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever done like a Batsu wheel before, but that sounds very interesting.
Yep. People make you read this very uwu copy pasta, and I'm like, no.
Oh, chat made me do that one time. Okay. Because like I didn't think anyone would give subs for it, right? Because I was like, oh, it was kind of like a very chill stream, a very chill day, and I was like, someone mentioned something. How much would it take you to, say this basically, right? And I think it was like I said 10 or 20 gifted because I was like, okay, none of my not many people are here at the moment. No one would do it at this time, right? At this time, this
Right.
moment. Someone did it. And I regretted my choices. And now I'm
No.
just like, and now it just lives in chat rent free because they made a command for it.
That is so funny. Oh
And,
man.
and what's even worse is the fact that they're using command every time someone new raids me in. And like every time it's a raider, they just spam it. Like, hey guys, you should check out this clip. And I'm over here like, guys, please don't check out that clip. Like it's super
Just
cringe.
delete it.
Like
Delete it.
just
Burn
don't
it.
do No, but that was part of like the like additional gift is like I'll keep it for you. I'll make a command for you guys to use. So like I am keeping my promises. Now it's there, and I'm just like, I'll just pretend that I don't see it, and I'll mention this to all the raiders. I'll be like, guys, whatever you do not click on that. It's very, very cringe. Like, if you want your ears to stay clean, do not click on that.
You should make like another goal where if they hit it, then they get to save it. So you're like, guys, I'm gonna delete it unless you gift 100 subs, then I'll save it. They'll be like,
Oh
no.
my
It's
gosh.
perfect.
That's
Perfect evil plan.
perfect. We're plotting now. We're plotting now. Oh my gosh.
I know how you feel because that's how I feel with my chat. And during a charity stream, they hit a goal where I had to make a bald emote where I'm bald. And then now every time a new person raids, they're just like bald emotes. And I'm like, no, it's so ugly.
Chat likes to bully us. They bully the
Right?
streamers.
Why are they so mean?
I know.
They're so
Oh,
amazing, but they're so mean.
I see the bald. I see the bald.
No! Why do you do this? It's so ugly.
Oh
I hate
my
it.
gosh. Not gonna lie,
Hate
it's
it
kind of
so
cute
much.
though. It's kind of cute.
No, she's very egg.
She's very egg.
Dude, it was for charity though, so I can't even be mad.
No, that's very true. Like I love doing like incentives for charity streams. Like those are always really fun and so rewarding too, because you're helping such a great cause.
Same. I think my most fulfilling streams have been charity ones.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, we were helping an organization that gives money to like struggling Asian communities.
Mm-hmm.
And later that night, we hit like a $1,000 goal. And later that night, they said that they got a phone call from a kid that thanked me because they like were able to help out their family. Like
Aww.
they got chased in a Sam's Club, and then
Mm-hmm.
someone like hurt them, like someone was chasing them and hurt them, and they had to pay for that surgery. But because of our stream, they were able to afford that surgery. And I
Oh
like
my
cried that
gosh.
night. I like cried.
Oh.
It was so fulfilling, and it made me really happy that being silly on the internet, you could help someone out there. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
best streams.
Those are. Oh my gosh. Congrats. That's
Yeah,
huge. I
those
love that
those are the
so
best.
much.
I think
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to do charity streams more often because I find those more fulfilling than like hitting any milestone or being in any
Mm-mm.
crazy like collab or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Do charity
yeah.
streams.
Yeah, I do like a charity stream at least once a year because I do enjoy supporting like gamers outreach because it's for the
Yeah.
kids and like it's for the
Yeah.
kids in the hospital and I think their cause is really really great. So I always enjoy like making sure to have like some time for them to like do a charity stream for them like once a year to support.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so great. I've always wanted to work with Gamers Outreach. Definitely maybe sometime this year.
You should, you should. They're amazing to work with. Oh my gosh, like, it just feels so nice because, like, growing up, like, we both were like, we did a lot of games. Like, we were very
Same.
fortunate to, like, have like, gaming, anime, and just like a really nice, like, childhood for me personally, and hopefully for you too. I feel like I had a
Yeah.
pretty good childhood, yeah. And I was like, man, the kids in the hospital, like, it's rough, right? Like, if you're in the hospital, it's not much you can really do in there. So Gamers Outreach, like, brings in these cute little, like, I forget what it's called, like the little,
They're like these
yeah,
consoles
yeah,
that
yeah, the
are on
console, yeah, yeah,
wheels. I've
yeah,
seen
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it just makes me so happy to like be able to support the kids and just like, make sure that childhood isn't like, it makes it better for them. Because, being in
Those
the
are
hospital
so
sucks.
cool. They
Mm-hmm.
remind me of like those kiosks at like Target or GameStop back in the day where you'd
Yeah.
like play Spider-Man on the PlayStation 1 demo in store, and it's like they bring
Yes.
them to them in the hospitals.
Yes, yes, yes.
It
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. I feel like we have been yapping for almost 2 hours, Ange.
Really? What? I feel like
Yeah,
we just started.
we've
What?
been
That's
having so
crazy.
much fun. No, I'm like looking at times. Oh my gosh, it's already been like an hour and 15 minutes since we started.
Wow. Wow. It's just easy to talk to you, I guess. Time flies.
Time really does fly. I feel like it was so much fun, like learning about your journey and like learning about how we started and how we became VTubers and like our goals
Yeah.
for the rest of this year. And oh my gosh, we're gonna reach these goals. We're manifesting. This year's our year end.
Yes, I'm such a big believer in manifestation. I,
Same.
I I like to believe in like the delusional, like, oh, all these odds are against me, but I'm the exception. I'm gonna hit
Yes,
these.
yes.
And
Oh
I feel
my
like the
gosh.
universe rewards that kind of thinking. So,
I think like maybe if anything, like if you could give advice to someone who's looking to start streaming as a VTuber,
mm,
what would you give them?
oh my gosh, I always get this question. And I love answering it, but it's such a long answer because I'm a big believer in
Mm,
the three C's,
mm,
which I learned from a great, great creator named Devin Nash. He's the
mm,
previous CEO of Counterlogic Gaming back in the day. And I used to work with Counterlogic Gaming a lot.
mm.
And he's such a genius for this, and I've always lived by it. But essentially, TLDR, the three C's, if you're just starting, is community, content, and consistency. As long as you're doing those three things every day and attending to those three things every day, growth just comes. You don't have to watch numbers. You don't have to be pressured about hitting partner, anything like that. As long as you're doing something that your community like it serves them and like gives value to being part of your community, like whether it's hanging out with them or checking in with them on the Discord or like playing with them sometimes and like manifesting a family vibe, a good vibe, that's community. As long as you're making content that you find helpful to others or like brings laugh or joys to people, something that you would watch. And then as long as you're consistent with it and doing it all the time, posting, being loud about who you are, I think growth just comes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so those are always my advices for people. I think the one people struggle with the most, and I see this all the time, is the consistency one. There's
Yes.
so many VTubers that are amazing and they're hilarious and the community loves them and they love them back, but after like 2 months, they just stop posting or they go on a hiatus and stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
know it's tough, guys, but even on those days when you don't feel you're mentally best, like, you still gotta post, especially if you wanna make it out here. There's people that really want this, and you just gotta want it even more, you know? Just gotta want it
Yeah.
even more.
It's really,
Yeah.
really rough out here, that's for sure. I
Yeah.
feel like for me, my advice for people who are coming into VTubing is definitely like, first off, don't worry about having a crazy, super expensive model when you get in here because
True.
VTubing, you can start VTubing for free. And I feel like don't like compare yourself to others and other VTubers because we all have like our own journey that we're on. And as long as you're enjoying yourself, right? Enjoying yourself, and if you're looking to grow, then following what Ange said, and like, making sure that you're taking care of yourself and having a great time, then I feel like that's what's most important. And as the year comes by, VTubing will become a lot more accessible for sure. Like for example, Suika's model, right? Like her model, oh my gosh, like 100% would recommend for the art, the quality, the rigging, the customization. Like that is a steal at that price for the model that she has created for everyone. I guess for like, yeah, basically for women or anyone who wants like, to use her model or anything like that, right? And I noticed like customizable models for men as well. So there's some out there. I forget the name or was it the username, but I've seen one before and it looks really good too. I think it's on the same price range as Suika's as well. But basically, you don't need to spend thousands at first when you're getting into VTubing. You can start as a PNG tuber, and that is fine as well because there's PNG tubers, GIF tubers, live 2D, VTubers and 3D VTubers, and there's like a wide variety of different ways you can get into the VTubing community without having to shell out a lot of money. And don't even worry about debuts as well. If you're new and you don't already have a big following, you do not need to spend a lot on like a big debut. You can do like a little soft debut or soft launch, like Angie mentioned last time for when I was talking about my little soft launch that I did, and that's
Yeah.
also okay to do, right? So, and then as you start growing that community, then you can start like looking into like, because then you'll find out by then if you want to continue being in the VTuber community, or you want to continue streaming as a VTuber, then you can start
That's so
committing a little bit
true.
more, right? And like look into bringing a doing a big debut now, or like a 2.0 model or something like that, right? So it's just like, definitely if you have any questions, feel free to ask in like, my YouTube comments or, at me or at Ange, if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, we'd be more than happy to help answer any questions about, tips and advice. And Ange already mentioned she does want to do tutorial videos for you guys this year. So that's a goal of
Yeah.
hers.
I
So
do, because I love talking shop. I think that
yeah.
talking shop is something that people don't talk about enough. All
Mm,
fun, like being goofy and stuff and playing gotcha games online, but I love talking about behind the curtain on like
mm.
what goes on behind the scenes. So feel
I
free
feel
to ask
like
me stuff anytime.
now that we're talking about behind the scenes, I want to know what can you go if you want to go into details
Yeah.
about what you do behind the scenes, just to give like everyone a little look in.
Yeah, I think that I kind of want to touch on what you were saying, but like starting small, I actually think is like the behind the scenes meta right now because I think that people who feel like they need all of the gear, all the best microphones, and all of the coolest models and stuff before you even start is like, I don't feel like that's as hype as like starting small and then over time you add like a new model or you add like a new feature and you add like, guys, today I got a new mic. Dude, I sound so much better. And everyone's hyped. And like I think the micro growth is
Mm,
way, way, way cooler. And people feel more invested in that. And I think That's the behind the scenes meta right now. So don't feel like you have to have everything before you start VTubing.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, start small.
Yeah.
PNG, and then you turn into like a 2D VTuber later. That's hype. I'd
Exactly,
rather watch
exactly.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's kind of a little bit behind the scenes, but I mean, outside of VTubing, of course, we do convention running, so there's that as well. I always want to platform VTubers, so if you ever want to come to SumiCon, we just opened VTuber Land.
Let's
VTuber Land
go.
is like an area that is just VTubers that are like more on the adult side, like 18 plus.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like those people need platform too. And
Yes.
that's kind of
Yes.
like what we're trying to carve out in our conventions right now.
I love that. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. Yeah, I feel like behind the scenes for me, right, is like, oh man, I think when I first started streaming, I was like really on top of like getting a new little announcement out on my Discord server. Cause like every time I go
Ah.
live, I'll like have like a Photoshop PSD where, I'll slap in a new little photo, was it PNG of me? And it can be one smiling, one of me using like VTuber assets. Because oh my gosh, I like lived in the VTuber assets tag on Twitter. Because I was like, oh my gosh, these ads are so cute. So then I'll just slap it onto my model and I'll like, boom, add it. And then every time I go live, I'll post it on like, my Discord server. And I'll just be like, different outfit each day, new stuff, woohoo. And like every
Aw.
weekend, I'll just like, pull out like all these Photoshop stuff and like, all right, I want to have like a new asset every single stream. And
Oh, nice.
it was like at least almost every single stream. I'll reuse some, of course, if like there was like a day where I didn't make a new one or something. But I feel like, there's like the whole Photoshop stuff that you're doing, advertising yourself on other platforms like, Twitter and Discord.
Yeah.
And then there's also like, planning your stream schedules because like, don't worry about having like a set schedule. I feel like a weekly schedule works or having okay. I do recommend
I
at
don't
least a
even have
weekly
a
schedule.
schedule. I don't even to this day, I don't do schedules.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh my gosh. I love
you're
that for you.
fine.
I
You
love
don't
that for
need
you.
one.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I usually do like a weekly schedule because I feel like that helps like, at the very least when you're trying to build up a community, it helps like your community look forward to when you're gonna stream next, right? Because I feel
True.
as you start having a community already, you don't really worry too much about the schedule because you already have that community that's like, oh my gosh, and just streaming, surprise, she tagged us on Discord, let's all go,
I just ping people when I'm gonna be live in 5 minutes. That's my schedule.
Oh my gosh, I love that for you so much. I feel like for me, I'm always like I'm super organized. Where like I try to
You
have
are.
everything organized like in a timely manner. So I'm just like, okay, I can't do like a set schedule, but what I can do is a weekly schedule. But now I can have a set schedule, which is like every Friday, Saturday, Sundays at 9 p.m. PT, because like those are the only 3 days I can actually usually stream.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, this works out for me. So guys, you guys know, 9 p.m. PT, Fridays to Sundays, unless it's like a convention weekend or it's like,
Yeah.
I'm going on vacation. Then I'm just like, peace out, y'all. But you guys will know.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, we guys, come on, give me some credit here. We do stream at 5 p.m. on weekends, okay? There's some structure. There's
This
some...
is
They're like, yeah, 20 minutes at most.
20
Bruh.
minutes. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Oh, I
Okay.
love that for you though. You have an amazing community. Like the fact that they're just like, they're like ready for you, and as soon as you hit that at everyone and you're like, hey guys, I'm live now, they're just like, and we're coming. We're on that way. Support our Oshi.
They're good boys. They're good boys. I love them.
Aw, good boys.
The androids. My little sister came up with that community name.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
Like, cause you're a robot and your name's Ange, they're androids. And I was like,
Wait,
that's
that's
genius.
smart. That's actually genius. Wait, I should ask my little sister. So I'm like, hey, what should I name my fan names here?
Yeah.
I think to this day, I don't have a fan name yet. Like, not an official fan name. I think one idea I had was like Chiblings.
Oh,
Because
that's cute too, chiblings.
Chiblings, because
Like
it's like,
dumplings.
yeah, but also it's maybe because of like, my, like, touches back on, when I first started streaming. So like my first lore when I got into stream was like playing StarCraft 2, right? Because it's like
Right.
Zerglings. I was like the Zerg race, and they have these cute
Oh,
little units called Zerglings. So I was like,
yeah,
oh,
they're
what if I
cute.
do, instead of chibi, it's like chiblings. It's like a mixture of the two words. So like
Yeah.
chiblings. And I was like, that that could make sense. So I was like, but at the same time, I don't know if it matches my branding, the sky theme VTuber. So I was like,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, you could even come up with a name that doesn't have your actual chibi name in it. Like, fauna and saplings was very different. Uh,
Aw.
you could always do something like that.
Yeah.
Like your clouds or
My
like your
little
stars or
clouds, my
something.
little stars.
Yeah,
They give me
something
my
like
little
that.
stars.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
cute.
gosh. That'd be cute. Stars. Call you guys stars from now on.
Yeah, think about it and then find one that resonates with you. Because then once you have a community name, you can make a little mascot of them. And that's so cute.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I think one of my I'm calling Mocha out. Mocha wants to be a lobster.
A lobster?
They want to be a lobster on my stream. I was like, I don't know how that ties into my theme, but they want to be a lobster.
A sky lobster? I don't know what that's.
The cockroach of the sea.
Ew! I hate that. I'm never gonna look at it the same. And next time I have like a lobster dinner, I'm like, this is a cockroach.
Oh my
Ew.
gosh. Well, oh man. But yeah, it's like there's just like so much that we do like behind the scenes before you start stream. Because then there's also like, planning the YouTube videos, the TikTok editing, talking to your editors, or like, talking to your managers, any convention plannings, any social plannings, any collabs. Oh my gosh.
Oh god. It was just this year I started planning collabs like a month ahead of time. So
Mm-mm.
like luckily I have all my March stuff lined up, which is
Let's
never
go.
happens. Never happens.
Oh my gosh. And now it's
Yeah.
happened.
I know. I'm like, who is she? 2025 Ange? She's built different.
Built different. New year, new me.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm like thinking of changing everything. Am I hitting like a quarter life crisis or something? Because I want to like change my entire wardrobe. I want to change my entire gamer setup. Like I just want to rearrange the whole room. You ever get that way?
I do. No, I do.
Like just
100%.
change everything.
Yes,
Change,
yes,
cut all
yes.
my hair off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause like, okay, I've thought about having like short hair, right? Like in real life. But I just
Yeah.
love my long hair because of the fact that I can like braid it, I can do cute little
True.
hairstyles. And it's just, oh, I have to show you guys. Wait, can I will this okay, no, actually I can't show you guys because it's not working.
Oh no.
It's okay, it's okay. But basically, I do have like I love having braids in my hair when I'm like when I want to look really cute, right? So when I'm feeling really cute, I'll do cute little braids in my hair, or I actually put my hair in buns, like the cute little two buns that you see me on right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, this is nice, and like lots of like cute little hair accessories too.
Yeah, those are super cute. I love the hairstyle you posted where it's like all the braids in the back and then you like your pink
Yes.
hair is like a waterfall.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh,
So
shout out to
pretty.
Suzanne, Hair by Suzanne on Instagram, like I think 2
Oh,
underscores or something like that. Like she's the one that I've been going to get my hair dyed for like the past decade, and she also does all the hair stuff for me too. Um,
wow.
yeah, it's gorgeous. Like I'll bring my own hair accessories, and then she just like does the
Puts it in.
thing and then puts it in. Yeah.
Wow, that's so sweet. I mean,
Mhm.
if you ever cut your hair short, extensions are a thing.
That is true.
It is a
That is
thing.
very true. Oh my gosh. I've thought about it because I did like my short hair, but also I'm just like, man, I might be living the long hair life for a bit.
Yeah, when you feel ready. Feel
When I
ready.
feel ready, it will go chop. Chop, chop, short hair, just like my VTuber.
Yeah, I'm getting there, dude. I'm thinking about it. It's getting hot. I'm like,
Oh
I'm gonna
my
chop
gosh.
all this off. I'm gonna look exactly like a niece all the time.
Oh my god. All
Yeah.
right. I think, I
Hmm.
think, I think this is it, guys. I think this is the end of episode 1 from It's Yapping Time. Episode 1 is concluding here. I had a really amazing time yapping with you, and I had so much fun. I feel like we definitely yapped the night away because, like, I can't believe it's already been 2 hours.
I know! Guys, this isn't the end. This is ChibiMiharu's beginning of her
Mm-hmm.
amazing podcast. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining my podcast and being my first guest on stream. I had so much fun talking to you and, like, hearing about our journeys together and just like, oh my gosh, reminiscing about the days.
The good old days. I know I'm
The good
feeling
old
ancient right
days.
now.
No, same, same. I'm also feeling very ancient. I think we really showed our age here.
I know. I always make jokes about like hag maxing. I'm like, damn, I'm hag maxing. That's
Wait,
me.
wait, what does that mean? Hag maxing?
It's when you're just like when you wake up and you're just like, dang, my bones, my back, oh, hag maxing, you know?
Oh my
I'm blind. I
gosh.
need to wear glasses now. Guys, I found my first white hair, hag max.
Oh my gosh, that's good. That's freaking good. Alright guys, if you guys aren't already, make sure to go follow Ange. She is freaking amazing. Ange, do you want to go ahead and, tell us a little bit about your streaming schedule? Oh, well, no, you already told us you don't have a streaming schedule.
No, that doesn't exist. But I sometimes play Nikkei on weekends. So next time I'm going to play Nikkei is on Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes, sir. We're going to be covering some of the Evangelion content. Nikkei is having Evangelion X Nikkei content right now. So it's a crazy, crazy, crazy collab. It's kind of cool because now all these VTubers that don't usually play Nikkei are coming into the Nikkei community. I'm just like, welcome.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. I know, right? I'm gonna get you to download Nikkei sometime, Jasmine.
Oh my gosh.
One day.
One day, I'll do it. I'll do it for you one day.
I gotta like link her a picture of like the most magical girl Nikkei, and she's gonna be tempted.
Oh my gosh, don't do this to me. I'm a
Yep.
gacha addict. I'm a
I
gacha
know.
addict.
She might like Dorothy, you guys. I don't know. She literally transforms into a pretty dress, and she has pink hair with white clothes. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's.
She might be a Dorothy fan.
Oh my gosh, I might be. I could be. I am. I am a sucker for magical girls.
Right? This is before her transformation, and this is after her transformation.
Oh my gosh.
Nikkei.
Oh my god.
I know.
Yo, she's hot.
Dorothy's pretty hot, guys.
She is gorgeous. Oh my, and
She's
the pink hair. It's not like I'm biased or anything, but holy
totally your
cow.
aesthetic. It's totally your aesthetic.
And she has little buns and braids.
Guys, I'm gonna tempt her. I'm gonna tempt her. And then people make her into a little chibi called a Doro because it's her name, basically. A little Doro, but it's like a chibi of her on like this. I don't even know how to describe a Doro, you guys. How do you even describe a Doro? It's her, but just like a little chibi form.
Wait, I need a Doro myself. I need one now. I need one now.
You
I want one.
do!
I want one. I want one. Give me a Doro.
Doros are really cute. They're super cute
They
and totally
look
not
so
menacing.
Cute. Oh my gosh. I love them.
Everyone's saying, yeah, Nate makes people like into Doros, like VTubers into Doros.
Hey, Nate, how much do you charge? I am very interested. I'm very, very interested in this.
We got her, boys. Let's go. Let's go, Doro Jasmine.
Yo, hit me up in my DMs on Discord, okay? At ChibiMiharu. Send me a message request saying that, hey, I'm the Doro maker.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're so cute. People make pillows and stuff out of them because they're just so cute.
Oh my gosh. You do them for free?
He does.
Oh my god. Okay. Can I?
He just loves doing it. He's just the Doro maker.
At me on Discord, alright? At me on Discord. It's just literally ChibiMiharu _ at me on Discord. And I will contact you. Or you contact me. Because I want one. I will add it as an emote in my channel.
Oh my god, then our Doro emotes could hang out in chat.
Yes! Oh, I love that so much.
Could hang out next to each other.
I love that so much. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
I've officially Nikkeified her.
You have. Now I have to download the game. Dang it!
Oh, it's free. All right. I'm gonna back off. I don't want to come on too strong, you know.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. I'll send you a DM
Mhm.
after the stream, okay, Nate? Thank you so much. And also thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And thank you so much again, Ange. Thanks for coming to
Yes, my
my
pleasure.
first podcast of the year and of this month. I'll be doing a podcast once every month, and I'll be asking my friends to come join me. It'll be like it's yapping time featuring my friends, where we can just yap the night away about fun little topics. I think this is like a really fun start to kind of get into how we got into VTubing of Ange, especially because I've known Ange for so long.
I know. Yeah, guys, follow. If you're an Android, follow ChibiMiharu so that you can see
Aw.
her cute Doro emote when it comes out.
Yes, I'm gonna put it out immediately. As soon as I get it, it's going out immediately. It is gonna be
Yeah.
added straight away.
Yes, I basically collect them at this point. Anyone who has Doro emotes, I'm like, mine now. Mine.
Ah,
Just have a
yes.
bunch of them.
I love that. All right, guys. Ange,
Mhm.
do you have anyone in mind that we should raid?
Ooh. You see who's on right now.
Yes, 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 yes.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. This is gonna be end of It's Yapping Time, episode 1. Thank you guys all for coming, and we'll see you guys next time soon.
Yay!
Yippee!
Ooh. There's this amazing streamer named ChibiMiharu who's live right now.
Oh my god,
We should totally raid into her.
that's crazy. That's crazy. This is my first time hearing about her. Wow.